All right, everyone. Hello and welcome to the D-Pad. My name is Jeff. It is Sunday night, and we're back for some more multiplayer Sundays. Back with some Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition. And what would an RPG be without a party? What's up, party?
I come with realistic kung fu action.
You got that kung fu grip. Hey, thanks for the continued sub, Med Scientist.
I'm with unrealistic kung fu action.
Very fantastical.
Like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Wire.
Yeah. Mine tends to be just Magical Johnson stuff. Anything that Magical Johnson can do, I can do too. Specifically Magical Johnson, though. Not
So Dunk and get AIDS?
No, that's Magic Johnson. Magical Johnson is a different person. It's a common mistake. Anyway, that might have been the dumbest transitional intro I've ever done. So by the way, we're back. We're back to Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition for this evening. When last we left, we went through this whole complicated, fucking crazy dungeon that was apparently built underneath this inn in the Green Griffin, and we smashed it. We basically nailed it in one shot, and now they're like, "Well, shit, we gotta build a new dungeon." There's 65 and one extra things to do out and around here. I'll let you all in on the secret. I don't know if I actually did it on camera last time, but the save that I saved this game as was don't go upstairs. And I don't know what that means. I don't remember exactly what it means, but I do know that there's probably something interesting upstairs.
You remember the crazy Russian lady?
Also,
Yes.
to interject real quick, thank you, Pacifisto.
Yo.
Thank you. I hope this works.
Yeah, man. Been hype train
Thank you,
going on
me,
here.
using my Bezos bucks.
Yeah, appreciate them Bezos
Thanks
bucks.
for the Bezos bucks.
Don't forget, if you have Amazon Prime, you have a free Twitch subscription, and we like the free things.
Yeah, sorry, everybody. I don't know why the alert box showed the subscriptions and the gifts and stuff, but it did not make the noise. I don't know if that's because Rick changed it recently and I don't have that MP3 or whatever the case is, but many appreciations for the gifted subs. Enjoy. But yes, so we got stuff to do.
That evil hippie got 200 bits. Thanks, guy.
Oh, throwing down that level 2 hype train. And perhaps one of the best combinations of emotes, yeah.
That is a good one.
I can't tell if it either looks like the pug it's using its two back legs to do magic, and it's just got its
I
front
like
legs.
that.
Oh my god, I like that.
I didn't even think of that.
Yes, so like why would a pug necessarily use its front legs to do magic? It could be its back. It's either that or somebody has just summoned a demonic entity, and it's this goofy ass pug. Which is also a fun little story about what that emote is, but
I just love how fucked up the pug's eyes are.
they're looking
This
in
gets me every time.
they're looking in different directions. That little bastard's got a 20 perception. Okay, so that's about enough.
Just over here
intro.
waltzing up my own to this fucking bard jamming out.
This bard, man.
Honestly, it feels like it's a music box that's like broken and just stops.
It's like a hurdy-gurdy, but the last third of the song's missing.
Yes.
The guy's like, oh, what? You want to hear it again from the start? Oh, let me hit it.
Somebody ripped it, and now they just have to like re-ravel it with their hands really fast and press play again.
Joke's on you. I don't actually know how to play an instrument.
But a hurdy-gurdy's not like a player piano. A hurdy-gurdy is an instrument.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking of the one where it's just you turn the crank and it
Organ
plays for
grinder.
you. That one.
Yeah.
Jeff, go upstairs.
Okay.
We should go behind him though because that bitch
Well,
is crazy.
let's give him space. He
Oh
needs
yeah,
to
that
breathe.
lady.
No,
right,
that's
I
true.
remember.
Yeah, he's gotta
We gotta let him breathe.
get his charm on.
She was very strong, and she was very insistent about.
Oh, okay.
Banging it
then I
out.
want to watch.
Is she in here
This,
anymore?
This is Shades of Divinity, Jeff. I'm gonna end up in the room one way or another.
Yes. Hey, what's he in
No,
here for? Oh, just moral
Went
support.
outside by accident.
Here's 20 extra gold. I'm just gonna watch. Is it perhaps the one door that's not open? Oh, that's
You mean
just
the door
open.
that is open?
Oh, Witless Fighter. Did she bring someone else up to seduce
Yes,
him and
she
make
did.
him bad?
Yeah, but hold
And
on.
She's red.
If she starts yelling at, I can
She's
talk to
uninjured
her.
to me. Yeah, she's not hostile to me.
Oh, well, she's hostile to me, but I'm invisible.
She says
you might want to leave, Teddy, because she may have seen you steal things here.
No. It's weird. So this is like the same thing that happened last time. I went in to try to talk to her, and she yells, "Thief, get out of my room or I'll fucking kill you," or something more fantasy than that. But you know,
Cast charm person on her.
you get the idea. I mean, I guess I could quick save it and.
I mean, we just did a lot of inventory stuff, so I would definitely quick save it.
Yeah.
Since we did that.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Yeah, she sure does just yell "thief, how dare you" a lot.
Yes, and for some reason, she doesn't seem to react any further. So.
Oh, I found what made her angry.
What was it?
What?
I may or may not have taken Zamithra's gem from her chest.
Oh,
Honestly, it was a reflex.
Hey, Zamithra, can we just talk for a sec? Let's have a conversation. I'll examine you.
Rude.
Oh wow, she's overpowering in terms of her strength. Get ready for double speed sneak attackos.
Witless fighter, you could have just stood there.
Oh my god, Witless Fighter was also Gutless Fighter.
He was a punk.
He got one shot, right?
he was worth 3 experience.
She hurt.
Yeah.
He was worthwhile.
She was also trying to cast things on me that needed will saves.
She was overpowering in terms of challenge
111
rating.
Experience. The other one was 3 experience.
I mean, so here's the thing. This is one of our quests, which is like...
She dropped the fancy
gems are
Warhammer.
Oh, I'll look at that in a sec. This is like, we got one of the gems from Whenev. The second is held by Zamithra. The final gem is in the personal treasure of Satara, Witch of the Neverwinter Wood.
Okay.
All 3 of these gems have now been discovered. So,
Oh, these are the ones to get the elves home.
yes, at Port Last. Okay, cool. So that's
Congratulations
probably
on the hype train, by the way, everyone.
Yeah.
Enjoy your emotes.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure to pick up that Warhammer on the ground, Dave. It's unidentified in her remains.
Oh my god, I got a hype little squirrel-looking thing. I'll take it. Or Squirtle-looking thing.
Green Squirtle?
Basically.
That's
Well,
that's
first
just
you take this,
Bulbasaur.
Jeff.
Ooh, I got a present.
That's
Oh,
for Jam.
the jam.
I'm sure we might have been able to, like, have Invisible Teddy go in, but
Well-
that was all that was in there.
So I'm about 90% sure that the way it was supposed to happen was
The
that
Hammer of Justice.
she
I'm gonna
hits
go sell this downstairs.
she hits on you downstairs, and her description was I right clicked and did examine, and the quote was like Zamithra is a powerful warrior that tends to stalk taverns, looking to lock eyes with any unfortunate man she can, or something like that. So
Okay, so she's a Black Widow.
yes, it was clear that she was coming after people to at least have sex with them, and then possibly
the
kill
name
and take all their shit.
Witless Fighter definitely implied that he was a dummy for going up there.
Yes, and
Also, quick save again.
sure. She said to me like, "Oh, yo, you
You're
want to
outside,
get down?" And I was like, I answered it kind of incorrectly, and she
Oh wait,
said,
I do
"All
want
right,
to talk to
whatever."
their guards.
Oh, is the Mithra's
Going
guards?
Back inside to watch
I'm
the
just
fun.
curious if they even say anything.
Well, they might not know.
You can talk to her if she's in the mood for conversation. She wasn't. I'm leaving.
I don't think she will be anymore. Yeah,
She's sleeping. Don't disturb her.
Pay
for a
no
few
attention
days.
to this blood on my chest.
I have the
Mostly
feeling
fine.
that if I had done the dialogue tree correctly, she might have invited me up to her room, and then maybe I could have tried to fuck the gem out of her, or maybe we would have just had to fight. I don't know.
It was in a
God.
chest, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we got some world mappy to explore here.
Yeah, we got a new area.
Would protect your chest.
I definitely would have.
A dire bear.
How dire, exactly.
I mean, regular dire. No
Right.
more dire than the other bears of its kind.
Okay. I mean, so then it's not that big of a concern, I suppose.
I mean, not really.
It's
I
always
mean-
nice to get to a point where you've unlocked enough abilities to like actually optimize your bars.
Yeah, or have good things on every spot on the bottom.
Oh, I don't have that yet, but I at least have reason to optimize.
Well, yeah, I got plenty of spells, so I'm a kind of a different case. All right, that dire bear was worth 16 witless fighters.
Some dire wolves.
Is this a cave back here?
Heads up, heads up.
It is a cave.
I love when Ben and I get on a rip with like attacks of opportunity and cleaves and stuff, and it's just back.
Donk, donk, donk.
Oh yeah, there's a cave here. And a
Okay.
campfire.
So this cave, I feel like...
I mean, this seems nondescript. We should just knock it out while we're here.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm just popping a squat real quick.
I could
Me
use
too.
one. I could use 12 HP as well.
Bear slapped me once.
The dire wolf took approximately 1 bite out of Jeff.
Technically, my little regeneration effect would eventually top me back up, but it's just automatic. And chat gets a heal, so you know how chat loves heals.
We all know chat's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
North Road Cave. There's just like 2 regular wolves right inside the door that are no more. Pay no attention to the double confirmed crits on them.
I was gonna be like, what? Oh, well, they're gone.
I apparently rolled crit and then crit.
Oh, that's actually
Or-
a warg, though.
Still not as strong. Oh, actually, I guess as strong as a dire wolf.
No,
Not
it's yeah, it's stronger than a dire wolf, but it's
Nope.
not
A
exactly
warg was 5. A dire wolf was 10.
experience.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, huh?
I don't think that's how that should work. but-
No. Oh, pile of stones. Aw, there's nothing in this pile of stones.
That's because I already took the quartz and the cure critical wounds
Okay.
potion out of it. Fast as fuck, boy. Karathis Ironheart is just coming at you hard.
All right, everybody. So this is going to be a werewolf that you may have to stop attacking.
Yeah, get ready to stop.
Pets, turn your pets off.
Stop.
Stop.
Nice. I did the perfect timing on the unsummon.
Good
Nurik
job.
gave me these silver charms.
Well done, well
I
done.
think I can help. You come to me with silver? Do you not remember that I was a werewolf hunter? That silver would be poison to me now. Ah, with the powers of persuasion, this bears Nurik's holy blessing. Holy charm silver, is it? If it slays the wicked and cures the righteous, then I shall use this charm. I know my heart. Cool. Bro, we did it. There.
But
That should be proof enough of my innocence. Take this journal I've
he's
penned.
got a baller portrait.
He does actually have a pretty sick portrait. He's missing his
Yeah.
cool-ass armor, unfortunately.
Yeah, where is that cool ass armor? Can we have it?
Yeah. Oh my god, look
Maybe
at
it's in this chest over here.
look at this dude's character model. He looks like
Ooh.
the gayest man from 1950, but also the strongest man from 1950.
Sherlock Homie over there.
Yeah, he just fucking lift up a truck
A burly boy.
and then hang with his gentleman callers. Badass.
Woo!
That looked like it
That
hurt, Dave.
Fucking hurt. I have 2 health. I'm gonna pop a squat.
Yeah, you can't so much dodge acid.
Well, I can. I just rolled a
Didn't.
23 against the 25.
I just didn't. Now, if you excuse me, I must return to my order and seek penance for taking on the shape of my enemy. Read my journal well.
Why you didn't tell us about the acid trap there, homie?
I don't know. Did he obviously didn't make this cave, but he found it, right? Like,
Was clearly utilizing these chests.
For his potions, I took all the gold and the potion out of it. Don't worry about it.
where's your damn note? There we go. The Journal of Sir Carathis. May the
fuck
celestial armies rain
I'm
fire
teaching you a
upon
lesson.
my enemy, Al-Hilor. Al-Hilor the werewolf. Al-Hilor the alpha male. I've hunted him for years with a simple bite, and he has turned me into the very thing I hate. No doubt he hides beneath his merchant guise even now. As the lycanthropic blood coursed through me, I lashed out at the poor boys and thereby spread this horror all the more. One at least escaped my maddened lunge. Ander the smallest. I can only hope he makes it back to town to tell his tale to Nurik. Yo, he did! Surely the priest will send a hunting party after me. I can only hope they are capable of killing me before I spread this dreaded curse any further. May the gods have mercy on my soul.
You should check the quest journal
Ooh, okay.
and read
This is the part-
end bit of it.
Under the werewolf hunter?
Yeah, in
This is the
Werewolf
part
Hunter.
where if you hadn't gotten the quest, you just killed the dude, then read the book, you'd be like, oh.
Oh. It's more like, do you remember who Al Halor is? Because I didn't until I read this quest text.
It's the... Yeah, hold on. Okay. So Nurk, the Tyrist priest back in Portlast, will be chagrined to learn that, even with the situation of Sir Carathis addressed, the dreaded Black Wolf remains on the loose. Worse yet, Sir Carathis has given him a familiar name, Alhalor, the merchant selling anti-lycanthropic supplies at Andard's side in Portlast. Oh!
Yep.
I thought they were...
Fun.
I heard him say the alpha male, the whatever, and I was like, oh, the Black Wolf. That's its real name, Alhalor. But I absolutely did not remember that...
Neither did I.
Yeah,
I
uh-oh.
recognized the name, but didn't remember it was
For
like
all we
just a
know,
dude.
we only loosely got to that, talked to that person.
I think we had to at least chat with him once to start the quest,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
once that happened, we were just like, all right, goodbye, nobody.
I mean, he was a merchant in Port Last, so
Teddy, there's a random zombie warrior just slow strolling up here.
I see that.
Can we go back? We can, right?
Yeah,
What, back to
just-
Port Last?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we totally
that's the main
should.
city.
Okay.
Well, we should finish clearing to the north, I would say.
Oh, did you
Yeah,
guys...
let's-
Oh, you left the cave, though. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just left
Yeah.
the cave.
I was still
There was
poking
just
around
a,
with Ben.
a single zombie warrior walking up the ramp.
I was looking for that
Well,
zombie
as
in
long as
here
it's
and
more.
being like, where the fuck... If there was a zombie nearby, chat would already be in bloodlust mode.
I missed my antler helmet.
I miss my face.
This one's not too bad,
I
Dave.
miss my head.
But it's not cool, I would say.
The little poop top knot on the top. Not a fan.
That's very... it reads monkish to me.
I like the helmet, but I
Monk
like my
wouldn't be wearing
solid
a
gold
helmet.
face.
Yeah, well, your character model is pretty cool as a base, so like
Yeah.
I guess it's not that surprising that.
But the helmet's too worth it.
Hey,
Yeah.
Beans,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
So-
Oh,
Oh, to touch it. What?
We're walking up to an undead village, it looks like.
Oh yeah.
oh, Ben gets a haste.
Everyone else is like, oh no, undead. And Ben's like, oh, this gets me ready to go.
They're gonna keep running until they hit the north fucking pole. So they just become terrified and do basically nothing, right?
And it hurts them too.
Oh,
Beans, look on
okay.
the other side of that gate. There's like 11 more, just so you know.
Oh my god, yeah, back
It's
her.
locked.
They're about to open it by punching it, though, I bet. Do I have the key?
You can't do it through it, I bet.
No.
Inside this house,
Now it's unlocked.
stop
Oh,
chat
Teddy got it.
from bashing it. Stop chat from bashing it.
Chat, come here, little buddy.
Too late.
Do you
That-
just bash
Doors
through
open.
it?
Someone opened the door.
No, it's time.
Dave's not here, man.
I had gone inside the house.
Dave's not here, man.
I'm just gonna throw down a couple potatoes for Digimon. Spread around the love a little bit.
Damn, it's just straight dropping some of the farther ones in that are weak.
This
I
is like
cleaned
in
up
our
the
D&D game
stragglers.
the other week.
Except
We're out.
a fight like this would take 3 hours in a D&D game.
Yeah.
Well, no, but he killed all of them with his turn undead.
There's a reason I was hoping you guys wouldn't go that direction until your Clark was back.
The one
Wow.
saving grace of Isaac's.
Steve... I was gonna say Steve makes a weird noise when he gets hit. Could you carry on?
Oh, yeah. Steve makes a bunch of strange and horrifying sounding noises. So yeah, what's this whole deal with all the zombies in the
sarcophagus is
graveyard?
locked. There's one over here, Brendan.
Goodbye.
Was that locked sarcophagi? There it is.
I still I still hear one.
No, there's just an injured dire boar up on the hill.
I hear a zombie.
It sounds.
We need the proper key.
Oh, all right. I think that's ambient, by the way,
I think it
guys.
is ambient, yeah.
Yeah, because I've heard some growlies as well. All right.
My baby.
Somebody ate my baby.
Well, let's go look at the caretaker's house,
Ye-
where I imagine we can find the thing we need.
Yes, I will have conversation with the caretaker.
Yes,
Hello,
Be a
sir.
zombie?
We've killed all of your zombies.
What's this? Looking so clean as you, I'm left to wonder what you're doing in my graveyard. Your graveyard? Yes, my graveyard, damn it. You think these old headstones just clean themselves, do you? Ha! Who are you? I take care of all these old stones, dear man. I keep them nice and shiny for the visitors. Oh yes, 'tis my job, you see. Are there many visitors? Well, no, not really, since they moved the graveyard inside the city walls, as if anyone would want to be buried out here where the grave robbers could strip you of your last possessions. Oh, but if only they knew. Hee hee. My little graveyard has its secrets. Oh, yes, it
This person is so
does.
suspicious.
And what sorts of secrets are you talking about? Well, all right then, listen close. Oh, that was easy. I don't even have to persuade him.
Shit, okay.
Thanks. They buried one of the oldest members of the Arcane Brotherhood here. Right
That's
here.
a mistake.
Oh, yes. I'm going to ask what the Arcane Brotherhood is. What? You don't know? By Garl Glittergold's shiny arse. What kind of adventurer are you?
Hey, I know Garl Glittergold.
Shiny
Me
arse.
too.
Yeah, I know who that is. I don't know who this other fucko is. The Arcane Brotherhood is Luskin's
Beans
great
Rust
order of wizards. Holed up in the tallest tower in the city. They can control Luskin. That's a secret, so shush. What's so interested about them being buried here? Very interesting because they carved out a whole tomb underneath his mausoleum, full of magics and everything. Up, loot. Or so I'm told. You haven't gone down
I like
there?
magics and everything.
You should click that link, anyone in chat, because Garl Glittergold's portrait is amazing.
Word.
Oh my god, it is.
Zombies, time to time. Zombies?
It's the lawful good greater deity of gnomes.
Mm-hmm. That stash is just...
Holy shit. You know when your stash connects to your sideburns, but they connect 7 inches off your face?
It's a pretty powerful visage.
Yeah, this guy really was just like, oh, I don't know if I can tell you. So anyway, what started the treasonous coup, he just was like looking for someone to talk.
I mean,
I mean, he is a graveyard keeper. Those guys are usually a little kooky from isolation.
See, you were
Fair.
totally right. I came in and he was kooky, and I started reading it as villainous and that he's creating zombies. And now I just realize he's just tapped. He's a graveyard man who lives out in the graveyard
Just a little-
alone.
Little twisted graveyard
Yeah.
keeper.
You want
Zombies, you know how it goes.
to know
Well,
all
when
my
he said
secrets? Okay.
When he said Garl Glittergold, that's like a lawful good deity.
Yeah, and
So
he's a gnome, I believe.
yeah, he
Like
is.
racially, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, another great quote. The zombies, yeah, they've been restless for some time now. I imagine it's one of those wizards down there, not quite as dead as he should be. You know how it goes.
Is he floating for you guys too? No, he's not.
No, he's on the ground.
Because I was like, oh, why is he tall?
He is
should be
taller than you.
me. He's floating though.
Oh, I
That's-
see him
on my
taller than you,
screen.
but not floating.
That's so funny. No, weird comparison. Oh, he said, I imagine that fella's busy with his books. And I said, books? And he said, no, I didn't. I said, looks. That's right. You know. No, you said books. I'm sure of it. Dang it, blasted. Fine. This wizard's left a whole collection of magical books down there. Magical books? I don't know why.
Magical Johnson loves magical books.
He does. All right. Blah,
I
blah,
personally prefer
blah.
Magical Trevor.
The book. Magical Trevor is ever so clever.
The tricks that he does are ever so clever. He's actually kind of a dick, but you got to
Yeah,
respect the performance.
It's I mean,
Book.
got to be
Did he give us
clever.
the key to the sarcophagus yet?
That's what I'm hoping. Books is connected to the strangeness.
Or like a schematic for the lock, because that'll work too.
Let
Can I
you
punch
plunder
the
the
door?
tomb, not for less than 200 gold pieces. I'm going to say 50 gold, and you can thank me for that, for a persuade.
I like that.
Yeah, suck shit. You take the bad deal, baby. Are you that poor that you can't afford the... Fine, go ahead and take it.
Never you mind why we can't afford it.
This gnome thinks I am the worst adventurer of all time, and yet we are the world-saving squad. Goddamn
You're
chud.
not poor, but you made him think you were poor, so he didn't charge you much. Frankie was crap.
Yep.
Are you trying to bash the door in, Dave?
Look, it worked.
He might have got there eventually. A couple more months.
I hadn't hit a
of-
crit yet. I usually go until I see if a crit is labeled ineffective.
Yeah.
Also, zombie warriors are spawning on top of me as soon as I'm
Watch me
inside, so
kill
we're in.
them and then
I'm just getting out of the way. I'm gonna say that we need to watch the fuck out down here for traps. So let
Yeah.
Ben stay towards the front, but also Teddy on detect. 'cause-
I also detected it too.
Okay, alright, yeah. Whoever can, just go ahead of me, please, because
Basically, you just stay at the back.
yeah, he said tricks and traps and things.
Oh, that's a
and
zombie lord. Okay.
Oh, I
That's
forgot
a
to
zombie
heal.
lord.
Does he like fire arrows? Oh, fuck
There
you!
you oh, shield.
God damn it! I don't have enough.
Oh, he just cast something.
I just
Yeah,
That's not a default. That's he cast it.
Yeah.
A tyrant fog zombie, ranged, please.
Oh boy.
Coming up on ranged.
Steve threw a wall, like wonderful intercept.
Yeah, he blocked me pretty good. I think I got the
He
haste
doesn't
on
like
beans.
frostbite zombies.
Oh
He
fuck.
doesn't like frostbite arrows.
Beans and I are running around and cleaning up everything that isn't the tyrant fog one.
Tyrant fog's down.
just
Fabulous.
Steve,
Steve is uninjured
he did not care about that acid. He didn't.
in a very surprising turn
No,
of
Steve,
events.
your bloodlust.
God.
Come back,
Oh my
Steven.
God.
Steve, no, the blood. He has the taste for it.
John,
I'm throwing a fireball into the
Guys,
next room. Don't go into the fucking next room.
We'll just try and put. You
Okay.
hit like two.
Good. I think I hit another one or two in the back as well.
Zombie lord's casting.
Working on
We
it.
interrupted his casting.
He's doing like Naruto hand signals, and we just shoot 2 crossbows through his hands.
I hit level 10.
Oh, god damn it.
we're gonna have to just fight these things.
Yeah, there is a stream coming from the top here. If you wanna get in there and throw a turn, Ben.
No, don't go, don't rush him yet.
You just fireball it.
Never. Actually, I will.
Yeah, do it.
Oh,
I don't
wait.
care about Steve. I can resummon him.
Just commit, do it.
I am.
But you threw that way too far back.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw one back left now. Ben, you should still be good.
Turning undead, so
There we
I'll
go.
also be heavy back.
I thought you were gonna aim it in the middle.
I was, but the click went onto a zombie that started walking towards you guys, and I was like, nah, I can't let him walk the fireball into all of us. And I do definitely need a rest after this.
I mean, as long as you're careful. At this point, Beans and I have like 100 HP.
I still have 3 turn undeads.
And Teddy has evade for full.
There's ones across the bridge, but we
We should rest.
I think we'll probably fall out of combat.
Explore.
There we go. I
I
think
can
I
rest
can.
here.
Yep. So many spells.
This chest is at the end of the hall. Teddy is locked, not trapped.
I'll be the judge of that.
Okay.
This place is called Arcane Brothers Tomb, apparently. Also, did chat just stand by the door?
Do you still have him on passive?
Yeah.
Steve's in there giving his life. Tromping through acid and just
Open lock successful.
All right. We've been getting a lot of success not possibles
taking-
lately.
I'm taking the thieves tools plus 10 out of it. You can identify the robes that are in there.
Okay.
I like the sound of robes. And honestly, Thieves' Tools.
I finally
plus
got
10.
a new monk ability. I forget what it does though.
What is it called?
Wholeness of body.
Why am I stuck?
I want to say that that's resistance to a lot of shit.
Why am I stuck? Oh,
These
okay.
are cold resist robes.
Guys, you see how there's like a weird... Yep, good call. See how there's like a weird little kind of barrier thing? Don't walk over the edges of this, because I just got trapped in the geometry for a while.
Oh, okay.
So-
Did you guys check that sarcophagus back there?
No,
Sarcophagus
we did
back
not
there.
loot anything behind us.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's go do
Go
that.
right
behind
out
us.
the door. Or yeah, everywhere.
Go fast, little guy.
Also, there
Skeleton
are
warrior.
two ways to
Skeleton
go.
warrior.
This
Oh.
feels, Jeff, like you can go ahead and take what's in that chest. It feels like a quest item.
Okay. I will inspect it.
I mean, it does not give you much info. I did inspect it.
We also, I don't know if we want to check this.
It's a
down low
corpse hand.
area first before we check this upper area. There's more bad
Well, we were
guys.
just running back to. Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Just-
This
yeah.
side thing.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, no, this is the way to continue. It looks like that top area back where we
Okay.
came from is like the one
Oh, and
off.
I see it terminates up there. I see it's not connected to that other part.
Funny enough, the description for the corpse hand, Dave.
It's corp
This
hand.
dried and withered hand is
boy.
remarkably well preserved, a testament
Hey,
to the
everybody.
embalming techniques used on the owner, rather than an indication of any special magic.
You're clear, Bengo.
So you've made me grab a fucking random dead dude's hand.
Sick. It's corpse hand.
Yep. I bet it's just an ingredient, right?
Maybe
What is that thing saying Gur Arg?
it's a mummy.
Mummy.
Oh, just a mummy. Okay.
Yeah, I'm beating him so he can't cast spells.
I'm shooting him so he can't cast spells.
Try that. With our powers combined, he can't cast spells.
I'm just
That's
gonna...
one of the nice things about Monk is I may not hit hard per attack, but like I just got another attack with my last level I got, so I'm throwing 4 per round now. So like against mages, it becomes very annoying for them to make make a spell check.
If you can get in their zone, you're just
I also
constantly
changed
peppering.
the D10s. That was a good level for me.
I don't know if these guys have magic resist.
But there are a ton of traps in here.
I found a tomb
Okay.
key in that chest. I assume we need that for the other door.
That does indeed
So
sound
I
relevant.
would make sure
can
you're
wrap on the
using
bridge
detect mode when moving across choke points in
Yep.
particular.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like this bridge had one on it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably take this quick rest on the bridge. I just want to. I know you guys again can't see me, but I'm wearing another one of my 2 D-pad shirts.
Nice.
Crazy comfortable. And even though the masses have not had the pleasure of knowing this community, I get compliments on the shirt because it just is a cool logo. So you can get those.
Wholeness of body in this game is can heal damage equal to twice their class level once per day. So it's
Ah.
just a little 20 heal I can do.
dpad.fm/store.
They are mad comfy shirts too, aside from just having the D-pad stuff on them. And it's like not like the like logo that like flakes off. It's like built into the shirt. They're real nice.
That was I was really happy about.
Nice double mating
Oh, look,
procedure.
it's a fucking zombie warrior.
It
Yeah,
was-
I do have detect
Mode
on.
on the bridge.
Yep, I have it on.
Did that skeleton warrior just get summoned?
Yeah, the mummies do it, I think.
Okay.
Shadow
they
Fiend
just
in this group.
Let the earth take you.
Where is the Shadow Fiend?
Shadow Fiend is immune to sneak attacks.
Ooh,
Oh,
that makes
but
sense.
not Fio.
Yeah, aren't like most undead things immune to crits and sneak attacks? Actually, immune to crits, but not sneak attacks usually. Trap next to me.
That's kind of cool. Every time Ben
Another Shadow
punches the
Fiend coming in.
skeleton, it sparks.
That's because I'm shooting it with bolts of lightning.
Oh. Ha ha ha.
There's a trap like in the corner of this thing, like I'm standing right next to it.
Steve!
No, he's safe. It's to the right of him.
I was
I see
really
it now.
hoping that the zombie would step on the trap just to see what would happen.
I don't know if they
I don't
actually.
think enemies can step on the traps and set them off. That
That's
would be
a-
pretty, because oh, I see.
It's actually really hard to click on.
It's like
Oh, there's a skeleton mage in the back. I have
glitched into the
freedom.
floor.
I'm just gonna
Oh.
take care of him.
From the other side, Teddy, you can touch it. So I don't see the whole square lit up with red. I just see the outline in one chunk.
Yeah, the like. Oh, I think he got it.
Yeah.
Come throw a turn up here and get like 7 things, Ben.
Sweet success during combat.
It's kind of cool.
Nice.
Jesus, help me kill the zombies. Okay.
Jesus is a zombie.
He was a
The
zombie.
Christmas zombie.
Well, either that or a lich. I
Well,
think,
honestly, it depends on how good the cleric
isn't
was.
there like functional arguments for Jesus being a lich as opposed to a zombie?
Whoa, there's a trap right in front of me.
Thank God
what I'm
D&D didn't
saying.
exist before before Christ, because then people would have just been like, "Oh, Jesus, he came back from the dead." Well, did you murder him?
This is the standard like campaign module, I believe.
Yep, it's
Yes.
the main that starts with the Black Death, right? Or the Wailing Death, I believe is the name of the first chapter.
All of this has happened because of that stupid fuckboy.
Yeah. We're
Most of it, yeah.
we're about to cure the plague and be done with the game, and then Himbo unfortunately went and
No, but I really
pooped it up.
He's nice. I promise. He definitely, even though everybody excluded him from the ritual, I think he should be in it.
Guys, I promise.
The original campaign is called The Wailing Death.
That's it. Yep, that's the one we're on. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I have detect mode on. I'm gonna go start walking down this pathway that we haven't gone down yet.
Does anybody want a goofy ring if they're not wearing, if they have a ring slot where they are literally wearing nothing good?
Heard something got summoned.
That does sound like that.
Ish, yeah, I got 2 or 3 on me.
And now we got the violins of conflict.
The violence of violence.
Oh, way better. Let the record please show that the second submission will be selected.
The record stands. Or the record is now updated.
I shouldn't be dumping spells on those shadow fiends, right?
Nah.
They're not really that threatening that much.
Nah. They have a good amount of health. They don't hurt very much.
Okay.
That's really the key is, like, we'll chip anything down. It's just, if something hits Ben and I for 30 a swing, that's trouble.
Then, yeah, we gotta take it quick.
If you're injured. It was
Yeah.
30 gold. I picked it, or 10 gold. I picked it up.
Very good.
$10.
I mean, it was 8.
We will add it to, we'll add it to our,
Yeah, here's all the
Seven-
$7.
I have
Wait a minute.
75,000 gold even right now.
It keeps going down. Wait, 75k exactly?
Yeah, 75000 is what's
So
in
you
my
really
pocket.
don't need the $6, right?
Yeah, but I'm charging you interest, so I'm gonna need about 10.
Dave, Teddy, it was only $5 that Teddy picked up. I don't even know if you need to worry about it.
God, he swindled you
Like,
so hard.
what are you
You're
gonna do?
swindling yourself.
What are you gonna do with $4?
Yeah, I mean, I'll add it to our pot of 50,000.
Like $3 will literally buy you like nothing nowadays.
It's cool. We have like 30 grand in the bank, so we can get like an item next place we go.
We could give it to charity and call ourselves philanthropists.
I don't know. Can 20,000 gold like do much for charities in the Forgotten Realm?
Well, I've been holding on to a bunch of golden gems myself, so
Yeah,
they're
I
only
say,
worth.
like, the party stacks like about 10k right now.
Yeah,
We got a zombie lord over there.
the stuff I have is only about
Going to the zombie lord.
15k at the moment. Just, 13k worth of gold and
Skeleton Chieftain.
get out of here,
Ow,
skeleton chief.
ow,
Ooh, that
ow,
looked like
ow,
it hurt.
ow.
I got you.
I finally attacked fast enough that I sometimes throw double punches.
Okay, you should be able to dodge better now with
That
that.
was a zombie lord. He's dead.
Get back here. The Skeleton Chieftain hits like a truck.
Yeah, that guy hurt.
Steve, we appreciate your sacrifice. He doesn't have much health though.
We've been
We
beating
had
on
been
it for
hitting
a
on it.
while.
Oh, okay.
It did, in fact, eventually
Chunk.
dunk Steve, who I think
Yeah.
has the most health out of... Oh, no, I lied. He's only got 70. Oh.
I think
More than me.
Yeah, it's definitely
Ben
you,
has
I
got,
think.
I believe, 98 right now.
Dave's at
and it's a
88.
I'm a
Ben was
level
98. Oh,
Just gonna
wow.
try to punch those fuckers through the wall there, through the door.
There's
Yeah,
a zombie lord back there with an aura. Careful.
My weapon is ineffective on him. I'll have to change out my arrows.
Magic
going on.
time.
Do you have another turn, Ben?
Yeah.
Don't spell the zombie lord. He shielded Jeff.
Yeah, he's got... I mean, I guess I could put a lesser spell breach on him. He's taking long enough.
Ben, pop off the skeleton warriors. They're near death. The zombie lord does not have the best accuracy, which is good for us.
He did not like those bolts of frostbite either.
Fabulous.
I have 60 lightnings and 62 frostbites, and I don't, because I've got spells, I don't use them as much as you
back
do.
chest is trapped, Teddy.
Okay, so is that square you're standing on?
Yeah, well. Spikes are spikes.
Spikes are spikes.
This might be one of them
this is
success
locked as
not
well.
possible.
Rest.
Success not possible.
Okay. Oh, tomb key, Dave?
No,
he's talking about the trap.
I'm talking about the trap.
Oh, okay.
Who wants
Means
to
sacrificial chat or Steve.
I don't know
I
if
unlocked
can
this one.
I don't know if I can make
It has a cure critical wounds in it. You
Is
can
it
pick
just
that up.
something you stand on?
No, it's the chest.
Yeah, it's the chest with all the scorch marks on the ground.
Another one of those. Ow. Why
I'm
was my
trying to-
rest canceled?
I think
Oh.
Jeff is trying to bash the chest to send in
I was
chat.
trying to get chat to do it. I forgot. Oh, it's unlock. That's it.
Yeah, but you can't touch it.
Oh, wait. Chat. All right.
Chat,
Oh,
go
wait.
pick
I
that
remember
lock.
how I did this. Hold on. Now I am chat. Success will never be possible. Bash?
Bash it. There you go.
There we go.
Yo!
You live, chat. Good job.
50 damage.
Unpossess.
Okay.
Alright. Thanks, chat. We appreciate it.
After we loot that and you're done that rest, we should throw another quick save up.
Can do.
Oh, there's some
Harp
stuff in there.
Pandemonium, some many talon shurikens, gloves of the yellow rose +5, and some fire axe throwing axes.
What are the gloves of the yellow rose +5?
Monk item.
Those are monkey things.
Oh, okay.
I'm wearing gloves of the yellow rose +5 right now, actually.
And it's what? Boots
It's
of
a-
the Sun Soul? is
Correct.
the- Okay.
Boots of the Sun Soul, basically, whatever plus they are is the AC bonus I'm getting from them. Gloves of the Blank.
That's big for
is-
you, too, as a strength monk.
Those are like my keys to not dying. And then gloves of the yellow rose give me a +5 to my attack bonus and add 1 electrical damage.
I've gauntlets of ogre power and boots of reflexes +1.
Yeah, we got to get so
I'm
the
waiting
boots
for
of
your
the Sun
magical
Soul.
bolts, Jeff.
Oh,
Need
oh,
your
okay.
69 gold.
I missed I missed that you
That's
said
such
you
a nice
wanted them,
one.
but yeah, take these because I keep forgetting to use them. I
We got more zombies.
may
over
have
here.
more
The-
in my inventory, but that's
Sorry,
good enough for
though.
now.
Thank you, sir.
What I'm looking to keep an eye out for, you said, is oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, don't go in the poison
Ooh.
cloud.
Steve's like, I don't give even half of a fuck. Can I hit these guys from over
The
here?
sarcophagus is
Yes,
locked
sir.
but not trapped.
Waiting for the poison cloud to go away.
Yeah. Both of those are locked but not trapped.
Ooh, I just saw him get hit with all those missiles.
Oh, you guys punched him through the door. Oh my god, look how big Chat's shadow is on the underside. He looked like a big
Oh, yeah.
scary dragon for a
Oh my
second.
god, that is
The
crazy.
sarcophagus had 100 gold in it. I took it.
Okay.
Excuse me, 102.
I'm basically playing Sun Wukong, except I'm doing a barehanded monk instead of using simple monk weapon.
You
I may
could,
I may look like I'm wearing armor, but I'm actually just wearing a robe and my pecs.
you could swap in a monk weapon at some point if you wanted to, right? Because I don't know if you're not specialized to unarmed
I am,
combat.
yes. I am specialized.
Like with your
Well,
power attacks
feats.
and your whatever. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
Weapon
probably took-
focus, weapon specialization.
So you did go full
Unarmed,
unarmed
correct.
specific. All right. Because I was like, what if we get a Daibo or
So-
some shit? And-
No,
But they're not better than the D10 damage that he already does with his fist.
that's the thing. Like this
Zombie
scale.
Lord.
Monk weapons are only good at
Brother
lower levels.
Torrent.
Oh, that's the
All right, he's a spellcaster.
brother.
I'm going.
time to lose
I'm
your
on him,
shield
'cause
here,
I'm,
bro.
I'm immune to fear.
Me too.
Yep.
Yeah, he has a fear aura.
Yeah, or no, he's attacking Steve. the
Don't touch me, don't touch me.
warrior.
Oof. I got away.
Running.
Yeah, he wants your blood. Look at how fast I'm catching up to him.
Okay,
Look at me go.
he's dead.
Okay.
Middle of the field. Okay, Steve's down in the middle of the field. We need cover.
Yep, we're here. I'm on the zombie lord.
Ben, swing the sword faster. Go.
I'm throwing 5 attacks per round.
Whoa, zombie lord uninjured.
Coming. Fear scared of me. A turn.
Oh, weapon ineffective.
Zombies are getting turned.
Wow.
Just do them one at a time because everyone else, they're all feared.
I mean, that zombie lord had a pretty big health pool.
Yeah. No, they're all just
They
waiting
do.
patiently for their turn to
It's
die.
a zombie lord.
Oh, where'd you come from, skeleton mage? Get out of here, man.
I just got off of work.
Yeah, guys, sorry I'm late.
Alright, looking for traps.
Oh, he's got one of the Imascaran tomes.
That is for me.
I have 3 of them in my
Interesting.
inventory right now.
This chest is trapped.
Wait, I gotta bring chat back to life. Sorry about that whole dying chat, but you know, life and death
Sometimes
is a
them's the
seamless
breaks.
continuum for you, so.
What is this tomb key I have going to be used on? I feel like it might have been the gate that all those zombies bashed down.
This is possible.
Oh wow, there's a bunch of stuff in this chest.
Teddy, I love
Is
it
the
when
other
you
one
open a
trapped?
chest after you've unlocked it and you say the word wow.
Mm.
Every time you're like, oh, or wow,
From
I'm like,
here,
yes.
Is there more to explore on this end, or are we going back to port last?
Well, there's more to explore on this end.
Periopt of wisdom +1 and an Alexandrite in that other one.
What? This is... Okay, this is going to go to either Teddy or I. Okay, so there is a Rod of Terror for Jeff. Gives you uses of fear and scare. I'll leave it in the box. And then there's a Staff of Curing. Bonuses, it's Cure Serious Wounds as level 5, 2 charges per use. And it's got 50 charges. Can be used. Feats required. Simple, Druid, Monk, Rogue, or Wizard.
Did you say it has 50 charges?
Yes.
Well, that is amazing. I have a Staff of Curing we got previously, and it came with 5 charges.
This one's got 50, and it uses Cure Serious Wounds as 5th level. I figure, Teddy, you can grab it, because you can dip out more. I generally just have to chug a potion. I can't cast a spell.
Is it 2 charge per use?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so same staff, just way charged up. Well, let me give you this old Staff of Curing for you to sell, Dave, because I think it'll be worth a good deal. But I literally can't wield a quarterstaff.
Yeah, you don't have the feat or the class.
Yeah, because I think it was like Wizard, Rogue,
I am too
Monk.
small to equip this.
Oh,
Really?
it's a large weapon.
It's a large weapon, yeah.
Oh, well, all right.
man.
Does this game have the thing where monk weapons can use unarmed attack dice if the ladder is higher? I'm not sure. I do have, like, weapon focus into
Sounds
it,
awfully
though.
convenient for 3.5.
These are just random gems. So
I have
this-
reserved some gold for a rainy day, Dave, but
Yeah, I don't hate if everybody holds on to a little money here and there. That
Jeff, I think this also had 50.
for me, I thought it said 5 at the bottom, like 5 charges.
That's as 5th level.
But where did you see
has a
the
thing that says
number of
charges.
charges? Oh, was it further up in the
Yeah,
description?
this has 25 uses. Yep, it's further
Oh,
up.
okay, so they're both fully charged, actually. Great.
Oh, I got it. In my pockets.
Yeah, I mean, I would hugely love to be able to become our stand-in healer, just throwing Cure Serious occasionally.
Yeah, you'd have to be a
But
wizard.
I literally can't put it on, and you
I
can't.
can't equip it because it's a large weapon.
Yeah, that is
That's hilarious.
That's some 3.5 bullshit.
that sucks. It's just it honestly kind of blows.
I can't because I have the shield.
You don't have the right class.
You don't have the right
I'm
class.
that.
Or he can use a quarterstaff because he can use all basic martial
You can
weapons.
use simple weapons, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Never mind.
Quarterstaff
Yeah,
is...
Quarterstaff's
martial.
simple.
Is it simple or martial? I don't
Quarterstaff
actually
is
know.
simple.
Yeah, so he should be able to use it.
Anybody can technically has the,
Yeah,
you
I
have the
have to put my
proficiency to
shield
use a
away.
quarterstaff, Jeff.
Oh, but you think it's just not equipable because of the class restriction?
No, I think you probably can use it.
I don't know. I mean, I could try equipping it.
I'm back outside.
Okay. The Rod of Terror.
I can just truck back to where we want to go if you guys want to just teleport to me or something.
Out of the way, Tiny Man.
Nope, I'm throwing blocks.
Never mind. They're having a race. I will give
You
5
ran into
gold
that
pieces.
brazier by yourself. He's gonna win. I was throwing blocks on the bridge when I could.
Okay. You try like kneecapping Steve.
I could have done that too.
How quickly can your boy catch up?
I wonder who's faster, Steve or me hasted.
Damn it, I ran right into a
I
wall.
had to guess you hasted by a little bit.
Well, I would have been able to get there quick, except I went the wrong way 9 times.
Yes, there's no way to.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Yep.
There is a map.
Can you haste Steve?
That's a good
I want to
question.
see Ben ride at Mach 3.
Do we want to try to break their land speed record?
God.
All right, so Ben, run around for a second without me. Okay, so pretty quick regardless. But, all right, now let's try
Come
this.
back. Oh, wait. It's like, I don't want to move to watch it.
yeah. Do circles on us. But, all right, you ready?
I wonder if you'd have to dismount.
Yeah, I do not move any
I
faster.
think you'd have to dismount, cast it on Steve, and then have him mount.
I can try that, because I can't target your mount when you are mounted. It just says Edwardian specifically.
Okay. There's Steve.
All right, Steve. Enjoy your haste, buddy.
Mounting. No, he does not move any
Yeah, that
faster.
seems about the same
I
as
assume
Might be the
he's
mounting bugs it,
eating
yeah.
first.
Do you have another haste cast you can put me? I want to race Ben on the horse.
Yeah.
Where are we going, by the way?
North.
I think around the corner and into the bridge to like the northwest portion of the map. It's still black for me at least.
Yep, same.
Okay, you guys
Once
ready?
we identify this map, we should
Oh, go
go
back.
back to Port Last and get credit for all of the things that we've done.
That's a good call. All right, go when the thing lands.
Fuck you, I'm a monk!
Yeah, Dave's fast.
I'm so goddamn fast, I'm a monk!
Oh my god.
You
Christ, dude.
just went whipping past Teddy as well.
Run back to Port Last. Wait, so if we're gonna go back to Port Last briefly, I'm gonna teleport there, and then I just gotta run.
Hold on,
Man,
we gotta
there's just
finish
deer over
exploring.
here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you meant go back.
Once we
This
finish
corner has
exploring-
not a...
Oh, just deer. Okay.
These are
Are you sure?
guards.
There's a corner. We could go around a corner up here. No, we can't. Never mind.
Water.
No, it was just the textures. Made
You're going... Ooh, a dire boar?
I was like, why is that direboar not getting attacked by the Luskan guards?
I'm too fast.
Okay, so this is just two Luskan.
You can talk to
then.
them. They talk about some internal problems, but then we probably just go back to Port Last.
Yep. I think the best way to do this would be for everybody to recall stone.
Yeah, I'm gonna run. I just gotta step away for like 5 or so minutes.
Yep, just recall yourself back and we'll
I think I
Stuff.
just
Well,
have
talk
to
to the
be
guard, though, too.
near. Are you gonna be turning stuff
Oh,
in? Because I think I
oh,
have to
fuck.
be near you to get the XP. Where are you going to turn it in?
the
in the Alliance Arms in.
yeah, it should be right in the like
Downstairs of the Alliance Arms in.
I at least have the warp back, Dave, so it won't take me long.
And then just do a quick save, I guess, when we get there.
Yep.
I don't know if there's anything important, but he seemed like he had some fucking info.
I mean, this should be normal operating procedure for the person with the stream to be like, oh, here's what's happening.
Oh damn! This fucking bard followed us back to Port Last.
Is it downstairs? Or just the first floor, you mean?
Yeah, I believe we're just on the first floor.
Okay, I'll be right there.
You should be just kind of standing.
Is he in the Alliance Arms then?
I think so. Who are we looking for? Do we remember?
Alahelor.
Well, the Lath is here as well, who is the one who wants the gems.
Yep, and Ander.
Well, I can turn in the elate
Ander
stuff.
is here. Alholor is not.
Okay, so then,
But
but that's.
everyone should get here and return the Elate stuff first.
I think that he is not here because we have moved the quest forward, right?
I would agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ben's in here already. Dave is, and yep, Teddy is too.
You're
Okay,
good.
so I'll
I'm here,
turn
I'm
the
not invisible.
I'll turn the Elaith stuff in
How
first.
do you do? Have you had any luck acquiring the gems? Or is there
Maybe.
something else you need?
I do have one of the gems right here. Ah, yes, the gem that the wizard refused to give up to me. Does the fool still live? No, no, do not answer that. I would truly prefer not to know. Were he intelligent, he would have made the deal I offered. Well, in this case, he actually is still alive. Wanev was the one who was... wait, no, did we kill Wanev?
We killed Winev.
Okay, I'm
He
thinking
seemed
of...
like he was going to surrender, and then he
tried...
attacked us
Okay,
again.
yeah, that makes sense.
He was coming right for us.
Everybody get that XP?
250.
Beautiful. I have one of the gems right here. I see, that is the gem the warrior woman possessed. Indeed, she refused to deal with me, but you had no problem with... Wait, but had no problem with you, or you with her.
Level up.
I'm pretty glad you didn't ask me what happened with that one.
Mm-hmm.
That was the one that was embarrassing. I, as a bard, failed my... Well, as a sorcerer, but as charisma guy, I failed my job of... Lay the biddies down and get the quest item. Alright, I have the last gem. Ah, the final gem. How glorious! As agreed, I have your 400 gold pieces and the item I promised you right here. I can persuade for more money. Or just take the gem. I mean, I'll just give him the gem, I don't care. Usually it's like, here's an extra 100 gold. I shall not deprive you of your reward. Here it is. Acquired item, armor. Let me take the gem off your hands. It will be good to return home. I cannot thank you enough for delivering the gems to me. Now I can at least take my daughter to Evermeet, as I promised. I cannot wait to show her Corellan's Grove. Farewell to you, friend. Perhaps we shall meet again someday. What? How the fuck do you summon a spooky guy?
I'm a shadow dancer. He's my shadow.
What? He's horrifying.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's wow. Okay.
Because he took levels in Spook.
I thought that what's his name summoned him and was gonna attack us, or that was like something he did as he was leaving. It was just weird.
He my friend.
Okay.
Yeah, I like his picture, especially if you right click on it. He's doing like the hand drive.
He really is. That's funny.
What a cool shadow.
Yeah, it's turbo cool.
Okay.
Whatever guy that is died doing something cool.
I also have shadow daze now, so I can daze something. Hopefully.
I am happy to point out that we have officially cleared that whole quest line, and it is no longer in the active quest section.
That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, that one's been going on for a little while, so we actually checked it
Since
out.
we started Act 2.
Yeah. So we need to also go to Eltura to return all the Imiskaran tomes, right?
Yes, and where's the werewolf hunter dude?
Ender is like right here in front of me.
Okay, so yeah, we can turn that one because Ben's here.
Yeah, I'll talk to him, and then we'll see if anything happens.
If you're looking for Alhalor, he went home to get some rest.
Oh.
Question for you.
Yeah, get some rest. That's because it's a full moon.
Tell me where Alhalor lives. Pond of water near the town center. Small house, modest, you know. Maybe you can stop in tomorrow? Oh, no. Well, I can say to him, Ander, Alhalor is really the Black Wolf, which I think I'm just going to tell him straight up.
Yeah, I think you should.
What? That can't be right. Are you joking with me, sir? I'm not joking, Ander. I wanted to warn you. I don't doubt your word, though. Alhalor was always a little bit odd somehow. I just never suspected. What a fool I've been. Sorry, man. He was pretty tricksy. Thank you for telling me, sir. I'll definitely watch out for him. I haven't seen Alhalor since he went back to his home by the pond. If you hurry, you can catch him there and kill him once and for all. Hell yeah, that's what we'll be doing.
Thank you for
Also,
the follow, Mr.
Mr.
Lysis.
Mr. Lissy 666 was what I was going for.
Yeah.
Oh, word. Yeah, so the sound wasn't working, but thank you very much for the follow. Good catch, gentlemans.
This like flawless, or lie like Lysol.
Okay, so also checking the journal on that.
We
Or
have a
less
new
than one.
friend.
Luckily, Ander is safe and sound in the Alliance Arms Inn. Alhalor appears to have caught wind of the recent news, however, and he supposedly retired to his home in the town's northeast corner. Given his previous ambush of Sir Carathis, it would be wise to proceed with caution.
Camping causes
Try me,
cramping.
bro.
Do you say new friend as in... Oh, okay. I thought that was a new, like, mercenary person that we
No, I do
recruited.
want to go talk to Tommy, though, because now I hit level 10. Like, that could...
Yeah, that might be the thing.
Are they in the mercenary zone?
Yeah, they're in the other place.
Okay, the
Yeah.
mercenary barracks.
But we should wait for Beans Jimin to get back.
Yes.
Unless someone wants to use terminal commands to make him teleport to us.
I don't think I have such
Here's some
powers.
books I don't care about.
My pack is too heavy.
Oh my
It is
god.
awkward.
Did you hear my fucking voice line?
Encumbered.
No, I said, my pack is too heavy. It's awkward.
Wee.
Hey, maybe you want to
Shadow.
maybe you want to check out
has
what this is.
19 health.
That's it.
Sick. It's gonna get obliterated.
Yeah.
It's there to help you sneak attack.
Correct. It's also there to, because higher levels of Shadow Dancer, I can swap places with it. As of right
Armor
now.
of loyalty. So light armor, 3 base armor, 4 max dex, +1 spell immunity, charm person, spell immunity, dominate person.
Okay, sounds elven.
Sounds sellable.
Yep, sounds profitable. That's what I was going to say.
Okay, so I have 1, 2 Imiskaran tomes, 3...
Alex Nozlocker, I looked it up, and
4,
that works
5.
for comma in this game. You can use your unarmed attack dice for using comma specifically.
Oh. Okay, so there is a weapon you might get by chance and might actually be able to
Hams.
use.
Or Daibos.
Also, Teddy, do you still have that Rod of
Just gonna
Curing?
leave you all up front, and I'm just
I
gonna
gave it
mini
to
talons
Dave,
everyone.
I thought.
I have both of them.
So under the Rod of Terror's instructions, it says rods can't be equipped to any of your inventory
That's a rod,
stuff.
not a
That's a rod.
staff.
Ah, okay.
A rod is an unslotted magic item.
I mean,
you
I'll-
just use.
That makes sense. Okay, because I was like, it was a Rod of Curing, right? Shouldn't it work the same? But no,
Nope,
you're right.
staff.
It's staff.
Staffs, rods, and wands are 3 different things.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That makes sense then. Because the Rod of
Bye,
Terror I
Shadow
can actually
Bunny.
use.
Oh, bro, only lasts that long. Good to know.
Yeah. It's a summon.
A couple minutes or something.
It seemed like, yeah, I was there for a while. He could die before that, so.
With his massive health pool of 12 HP.
19.
Oh, sorry.
Show some freaking respect.
I apologize, Mr. Spooks.
Put approximately 7 more respect upon his spooky name.
You'll have to decide on a name at some point so we know what to call him.
He's my shadow.
Jimothy.
I mean, I just like calling him Mr. Spooks, but...
David Pumpkins. Any questions?
Yes, several.
Yes. Why do you only have 19 HP, and where did you come from, and how come your eyes are purple, and can you please stop looking at me?
Teddy, did you say you need braces of Dex +2?
I need anything better than braces or dex +1.
How about braces of Dex +2?
That is better than +1. That'll get me to 26 dexterity.
Thank you, Merlisy. That makes sense. So, equipped staff, which I
Merlisy.
can't.
Ooh, Stuve.
That
I
was my
like
guess.
Stuve.
Merlissy. I went Mr. Lissy.
Stuve.
Ooh, Steven Stuve. I like it.
Steve, Stuve, and Chat.
This bro, does anyone need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 sashes of shimmering? Because that's how many I've sold to just this merchant.
Oh my god.
I could probably make like chest armor out of that many sashes of shit.
For real, I could just line my body with it like the fucking Michelin Man.
Does anybody? Are we honestly ever going to do any alchemy or crafting?
Nah.
We've needed it
Nobody's.
for random quests here and there, but
I mean, I
usually
keep
when
a
we
bunch
need
of
that,
random
the
shit, yeah.
items are like we find them in that dungeon.
Right. Because I have 2 Bodak tooths, a gargoyle skull, a
Oh,
slad
no, check those
tongue.
Oh
bitches.
yeah.
Like
They
this.
take up a lot of space and weight, and they're worth 1 each.
Yeah, it was just stuff that I was kind of holding on to in the case that we like somehow were like, oh, let's make some cool potions, but
He
thought,
was going
what?
to do alchemy.
I'm just gonna litter. Oh yeah, maybe I was holding it for Peter.
It was a joke. I don't think he was actually going to.
Oh, okay.
Stu brings out the worst in me.
Curse you, Stuve.
This shield might fuck for Ben. It's base armor class +2. It's got a +3 on it. It's got 12 spell resist.
Ooh.
The spell
And it's
resist
a
alone.
mirror shield, so it reflects spells.
That's seems pretty rad, actually.
Pretty cool.
Is it? I know he's been using towers in general, but I don't know if that's like a hard and fast rule, right? He's not.
Yeah,
like,
that's why I don't
spec'd
know if he
into-
has a. I don't think so. I think he's just been using them
I'm
because
gonna take a quick bio.
Yep, do your
those
thing.
are tower shields tend to be like a +3 as the base instead of a +2, and like these dark steels are +5 total, but so is the mirrored shield.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not cheap. It's like 20,000-30,000.
Yeah, but we're kind of getting to the point where we can start to put down.
But at the same time, we're probably going to Luskin soon, so I like.
Yeah, the next tier of gear is going to be on the
Mhm.
on the docket.
What are you using as a cloak there, Jeffrey?
My nymph cloak +1, baby.
What does that do?
+1 charisma.
Oh, this is a many starred cloak. It's got electrical resist 10, fire resist 10, concentration +2.
Haven't had any problems with concentration because
Makes you
I'm
glow
back.
blue.
I mean glow and blue is cool, but
Beans, what are you using as a shield?
Alright, let's see. I am using a tower shield +1.
Okay. Yeah, we'll pull the trigger on
you
that.
yeah you may want this shield Dave found.
I
It's
already
pretty
bought it.
sick. So there you go. Merry Christmas.
And they spent 26,000 gold on you.
Merry Christmas.
We're gonna
you
bring
turn
your
those-
AC up a bunch.
You turned those undead so good. We were just so
I did
impressed.
turn a lot of undead.
I had to buy you an end of quarter bonus present.
Where are you, Dave?
Other side at the. Isn't the guy in the back the guy to sell stuff at?
Oh, I'll be back in a second.
Oh no, he left. I'm sorry, Ben. I lied.
No
So to catch you up quickly, Ander was like, "You're fucking kidding me," when we told him that Al-Halor was the Black Wolf, and I was like, "No, bro, I'm serious." And he was like, "Well, you're awesome for telling me. Thank you. I'm not going to die now." Also, Al-Halor went back to his house because he said he was sleepy. So maybe we can catch him there. So basically, once we're good here with some purchases, we're gonna go knock, knock, knock.
Like, this is kind of like, oh, by the way, the murderer dude is right next to that kid you saved. He's
The
in
call's
danger
coming
right-
from somewhere in the village.
I am back, by the way.
He's in danger right now. We're like, cool. We'll check that out in a little bit. Then.
Yes, 20, 30 minutes. I'll make my way over there. I think we're
What's
good in
that?
the inn, though.
Santa Claus left like 40,000 gold worth of items outside of the building you're in.
Inside the building, there's so much stuff in here.
I dropped a bunch of trash inside the inn.
I realize now it is trash.
Yeah, you don't want
Comes
that
in the
stuff.
same bag as the nice stuff. So.
You're right.
I'm gonna check real quick, Teddy, if level 10 is good enough to do the full companion. Who the fuck talked to
What the
Dalen?
fuck is this? Who summoned a shadow?
It's Teddy.
That's
Teddy
Stu.
has a-
Hey, who talked? Did the companions reset in some weird way? Because I can't talk to Dalen anymore.
Maybe Beanstalk's to Dalen? He was the other person who deals with Dalen.
Which is Dalen the big bro with the double axe?
Yes.
I talked to him a long time ago, but then we like at one point for some reason the like association of the mercenaries reset.
What is armor check penalty?
Sorry, I'm here with someone else, don't you know?
Jeff, did it all reset to you? Try talking to Tommy because it's not like working for Teddy either.
Sorry, I'm here with someone else, don't you know?
I serve another master now. I have
Beans, can you try talking to any of these guys?
Sure was.
You are the one who emerged from the corpse clogged streets.
Well, you must be the one I've heard of, correct? The legendary savior of Neverwinter? I've heard a couple of ballads written about you already.
Where am I talking to people
In the mercenary
barracks.
room where we are.
Across the street from where we were.
I've never talked to Grimnaw before, but I don't think he's a mercenary, right?
Sorry, dear.
Oh no, Grimnaw wants to join me. He's a monk,
Correct.
Dave.
These are henchmen.
Right, but he's not. So the two people I have contracts for.
Like I literally have in my same. I have in my journal.
Who am I talking to?
Dalen's
I
tale.
serve another master now. I have
Try talking to Dalen.
Or Tommy, or...
Yeah, one of these guys on the side. The one right in front of you there. With the big
Hover over
axe.
them, shows
I
the name.
serve another master now.
No, it's
Serves
just all of
another
us.
master.
To say to you.
It's entirely possible that we're at like a transitional point, about to go to the next act or something.
No,
not
because
at
like
all.
I could talk to Sharwin, who's unassociated.
I cannot say I am really surprised.
Well, Body Knock Glinkle, is he also a companion?
Yeah, he's someone you could talk to.
All right, so Body Knock would talk to me, and
Barracks
Grimnaw will talk to me. Who will talk to you?
Barracks.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm here with someone else, don't you know?
I don't
He wants me to
know
to
what.
find a cult.
Yeah. These are all people you can
Henchman
bring
quests.
in your. Yeah.
Should I accept it or no?
Nah. Yeah.
I serve another master.
Truthfully,
I have nothing
I
further
don't
to
know
say.
exactly what happened.
There's some random bullshit debugging we can do to try and fuck with it.
Yeah. Try to reset
Not
some
right
stuff
now,
later.
or-
Yeah, not right now.
Okay.
So yeah, wait. So I guess this raises my AC by a total of 1. This tower, this mirror shield's pretty good. Dave, you want the tower shield?
I serve another master now.
Yeah, I'll just grab it
I
and
have
sell it.
nothing
Worth
further
hawking.
to say to you.
Okay, so I think next target is going to Alhalor's house and knocking on heaven's door.
Yeah, before we move on, we're going to want to try and figure that out, because if we don't upgrade the items here, we can't get the tier 3
Yeah,
ones.
because it's all chained together, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
The geometry.
This fucking rock is the hardest enemy.
I'm just gonna mount Steve.
Okay, Alhalor is this way.
It's this way, yeah.
I mounted Steve, but now he is stuck in the geometry as well.
Steve,
Recall
no.
stone.
Yeah.
The music track in here is actually very pretty.
I love the shadow just staring blankly at Dave.
Dude, it looks at us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why's it gotta look at us?
Because you're interesting.
Oh, I don't
Keeps
like
us
that.
forward.
Okay, so if Dave's behind the shadow, it looks off into the distance. But if you're anywhere in front of it, it stares right at your eyes.
No, I can't punch it.
Well, obviously not. Why would you punch Stuve?
That's true. Sometimes he's creepy.
I'm very good at massages. Nah, he stepped towards me. He moved towards me.
Stand your ground.
No, I'm a
Were you
caster.
planning on coming over here, Ben?
I run to the. I run
Here. Where'd you go? Are you not in the barracks?
We're all out by
to Alhalor's house. Yeah.
Yeah, because I had to go back to. I recalled and didn't realize you left.
Yeah. Stuve is cool, but man, he kind of spooks me out a little bit.
I'll put him
Where
away.
did you end up dropping that tower shield?
Still have it in my inventory. I got stuck in the geometry while trying to drop it. That's what became the geometry.
There's still all those seams in this game. Like I got stuck in the last dungeon on a corner for like 30 seconds, and I was about to have to be like, all right, somebody else take party.
Plus 26
Alright, go, Jeff.
dexterity. My God.
That's
Save and
nuts.
go.
Quick saving, and I will step in first, and if you hear me screaming, it means that he immediately attacked me. No, he didn't immediately attack me. Come on in, boys.
Blood in his house. Not suspicious.
You have a keen nose to attract me here. I suppose I should welcome you to my...
Are you shitting me? You have a keen nose to have tracked me to my house? Everyone knows you live in the center of town, dude. It's not even like you live on the outskirts.
Yeah, someone told you that, or someone told us that you lived here.
And I'm gonna pry him a little bit for questions before I inevitably run away. If you're the Black Wolf, why did you run that store? It was required to throw the trail away from me. A stranger, come out from town to offer assistance? What better disguise than this? Plus, it gave me the chance to develop a slow resistance to Wolfsbane. Why all this deceit, Black Wolf? What's in it for you? We wolves are predators. It was simply time to hunt the hunter and pin my crimes upon my prey. I had played possum with Carassus long enough. Alright, well, my only other option is trickery. Prepare to die, Black Wolf. So you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm behind him right now.
I'm right next to him now.
No, not that I would know, but...
Yeah, I'm telling you. That's why I'm telling you.
Before we finish this conversation, Alhalor, can I step back and let my much larger friends just stand in between us real quick? Great.
Also this
And
horse.
Steve's comedic timing is so perfect sometimes. He's like,
Let's get a little stove up in here, try and creep the man out.
oh yeah.
His head just appears, but this guy immediately is like, oh no.
Even the summoning is creepy. Oh, and then there he goes. Stuve's not even looking at him, which is honestly more worrisome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ready?
Just disappear.
3, 2, 1, trickery. Prepare to die, Black Wolf. I'm an old and cunning wolf, my friend. Not one to die so easily. Ouch.
You might have to right-click attack him.
Yep.
Stove, get in there. It's time to show us what you're made of. He might try to talk.
Yeah, maybe. Uh-oh, he's stunned, and now everybody gets crits and sneaks.
He's not talking through that.
Nope.
I put Steve on the stand your ground just in case. Not necessary.
What kind of stand your ground? Florida stand your ground? You can
different
go
thing.
ahead and take Alhor's tooth. I'll take the ruby crossbow.
Ruby crossbow.
I actually already have one, so that's definitely yours.
It's a +3 attack bonus on it. Use scare twice per day.
Eh.
It does less damage than the heavy +1s, but it's still technically magical.
I have a heavy +2, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, well, I got his tooth. He was tracked down to his house and finally killed. Nurik, the town priest, would be grateful to see Alhalor's tooth, which has already been recovered as evidence of the dead. To Nurik.
Yeah, well.
I believe isn't he the one in the temple here? Yeah, just recall.
Yep, he's Port Last's. Oh yeah, I could just recall Stone, actually. He's Port Last's Tyrian priest.
I'm gonna ask for a specifically timed quick save in a sec.
Okay.
Or but maybe before we're done, I want to try to do the thing where I lock my weapon on the thing I'm trying to change it to without having to pay all the money. So just try to change it.
Okay. Once Dave is through, I will,
Oh, we can do it at the end, possibly, because I think we have to load in after that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you want to mess around with the save afterwards to try to get that, then I don't
Sorry,
care.
Thoughts that were meant to stay in my head, my bad.
That's fine. No, good to know now, so I don't piece that after. Okay. Nurik, my brother, word has come to us that you found the knight, Sir Carathis. Tell me, how did this meeting go? What have you learned? Oh, you're like 2 steps behind, homie. Alright, I know the true identity of the Black Wolf, Nurik. It's Alhalor. Do you speak truly, Alhalor? But if that is the case, I can almost not bring myself to say this, but he needs to be destroyed. The curse of the Black Wolf must be ended so it will never be spread to innocence again. Oh.
Sorry to say.
Do I have triple good news for you, buddy? I wish I need not ask of this, but will you seek out Alhalor and do what must be done? Alhalor is dead. I have his tooth. It has been a dark day. Hey, level up for me.
That's a lot of experience.
It's pretty good. It's been a dark day for Port Last, but you've reminded us that the sun rises yet again. For the champion of Port Last, here is a token of our gratitude. Thank you for this. Farewell.
I'm like 700 and change from hitting the next level.
Port Last is indebted to you. Travel safely and know that our thoughts are with you on your journey of yours. And boom. Werewolf quest line no longer active.
Ooh.
We all got the money.
Oh, nice. So there was actually $750 per?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty fucking good. Okay. So the 5 tools of Imiskar.
We get a quick save.
Yes. Doop.
Oh, you did it too quickly.
Did I?
Too quickly. Too quickly.
Oh. All 5 of these books have been found and should be returned to Eltura. Where's Eltura? The Wizardess, Eltura, journey to Port Last to provide her services. Okay, all I have for information is that Eltura is somewhere in Port Last.
Plateau in the north of Port Last. Oh, she's the Eltura's magical sundries, yeah.
Oh, okay, I don't think I've ever actually been in there yet.
She sells magical sundries.
I don't fucking believe it.
She charges you reagents in order to see her shop.
Oh,
We've
really?
already purchased everything worthwhile from it, so don't bother.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's...
Maybe she won't make you do it anymore.
I mean, maybe since we've helped her.
There's a copper ring in this fountain.
Oh, shit. We lost a copper ring.
I'm not going to take it.
But you could.
That's how you get curses.
There's a locked chest we haven't opened yet?
Well, now, I can't say anything about that.
All it has is a copper necklace.
Oh, okay. Is everybody proximate to Eltura?
Oh, wait one sec. I'm going to rebuy this cloak that was sold because when I was Googling her to find out where she is, I also found out that in the next act she sets up a shop, but it costs you several thousand gold to look at every time unless you have the cloak, which is the many-starred cloak that I had sold. Just didn't realize it was the one that Pete got for doing that quest thingy.
Okay. So that's worth actually holding on.
Yeah, I just went and got it.
You can tell you to me. I'm right in front of her, too, once you're done.
I'm right next to you.
Okay. We begin conversation.
Well, hello. Have you exciting news for me, or is this just a routine visit?
I have one of the tomes you seek. Do I literally have to offer them one by one? Okay. Tome of Fire. Nice addition. Thank you, and here's your reward. $500.
125 experience and $500.
I have a tome to offer. Tome of Ice. Another, basically the same thing. Life. Another tome. Death. Another tome. Resonance.
Wow. I just got 500 gold for each of those.
Yeah, I think all of us did, right?
All of us did. There should be 5 of them. Yeah, so we just picked up 10k off that.
That takes me to less than 200 experience.
Welcome to the shop, as I like to say.
Yep, that's everything in terms of her dialogue related to the quest. And badoom! That's another one off the checklist, boyos. We're down to Bounty Hunt.
Which
Holt.
we have to finish.
Oh, yeah, wait, do we have all the ears now?
No.
Yeskar is the last one we need.
Yeah, all ears save that of the ringleader Yeskar. Okay.
So they have 2, the search for the cult, someone's journal.
Huh?
Do another quick save.
That says talk to Arabeth quickly. I think they're probably just, it's probably just like quest journal fuckery.
Jeff, I checked. We missed the cave that has. He's in the Port Last mines.
Who what?
Who is?
Yeskar.
Hey, nobody.
Have we gone into those mines yet?
I'm gonna go check.
Yeah, if you want to run, because
I've got a potion of haste. I am gonna truck.
Would it be to the north, though? Right, it has to be.
It says he's in Luskin.
Luskin's to the north.
Yeah, that's where we were. That's the gate that we were at when we left the North Road.
But yeah, didn't we choose to not go?
Yeah, we have
He's
to
in
come.
a zone called the Port Last Mines. So
We have to come back to Arabeth and talk to her about actually getting into Luskin. I guess she's got some sort of plot for us to get into Luskin.
I could have sworn we went into the mines.
Yeah.
Me too. That's why I'm double checking.
I don't remember, but my memory sucks, so that literally means nothing.
Yeah, as
That's what we did, but for some reason we didn't finish
Jesus
clearing
Christ.
it. What'd you do?
Accidentally right-click Tomy.
Oh no.
Where's the last quick save we have? They're following me.
Okay, yeah. I did one like right before Dave started running.
I'm sorry, Dave.
That's okay.
The rest of us have to catch up anyway. Okay, I'm gonna make
You
the
can
load.
just teleport to me.
Are you the leader?
We'll change him over.
That's right, you can just do that really easily.
Use the save game character. We should all be just standing in front of the Sundry store. Oh, hey, nobody, basically. Sorry, I didn't look at chat for a second.
I said hello.
I am so sorry about that, guys.
I'm the worst. No, it's fine. Chat's caused about 8 resets personally, so... I'm gonna blame chat, though. Wasn't me. Okay, Dave, so you were saying that we seem to have gone in, but never actually finished said thing?
Yeah, just hang here for a minute.
Oh my god, no, I can't even... I'm like 60% as fast as you.
I'm already almost to the entrance, man.
Yeah, I know.
Going to the temple, it's here, so we can teleport to him. Let me know when you're
My
there,
map
Dave.
doesn't even show him moving. It just
Probably like
waits
15
and then
seconds.
keeps him ahead a whole time. It just doesn't even try to like keep his character model moving.
Yeah. The dot just
I'm
translates.
the mine.
Just stops and then jumps.
You can go ahead and TP to me.
What's up? So we did go in here, we just never finished it yet.
Right?
Apparently.
Okay, Ben and
Yeah,
I...
the top right and the bottom right.
Yeah.
I want to
No idea
say
why.
that there was like a... That's why.
Well, that's why.
I also don't have the key as it stands, so...
And we can't get across here.
Everybody tried...
The other part of it's filled out for me already. I guess
Because we can see it. Because we can see part of it.
Didn't we do something fancy here? Can we... Do I have...
Oh. When we go fucking turn in the bounty thing to the guy, he gives us the key to the mine.
Oh, so we just have to go and see him and give him the second to last ear?
Yeah, I just teleported back.
Who is our bounty?
What's in the barracks, I think?
Do you maybe want his ear?
Why don't you just port back with us?
All
Yeah,
right.
no, everyone should just go back. Because we'll probably get experience.
So it should be homie in the barracks, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, bears? Sorry.
The barracks.
Is that where we keep the bears and the axes?
Yes.
Yes.
That's a stretch.
A barracks would be a pretty big fucking axe.
Sorry.
It sounds like
Ken
a good
Dick you're
name
looking
of
for,
an
Jeff?
enemy. It sounds like a Monster Hunter monster.
He's in the back left corner.
Barracks.
Kind of does sound like a monster. Oh, yeah, this guy.
Or like a Monster Hunter one.
Hey, Kendrak.
The gods, you've come. While you were gone from
Ah.
Why does he sound like such a drunkard?
of a half-orc
Probably because he's drunk.
Because it's the medieval times and booze is safer than water.
I think he's just hammered.
That's true.
He demanded a
I tried the
ransom.
same thing, Dave.
I know.
You know where she's being held? I do. The old Port Less mines to the north of town, the Green Griffin Inn. He holds it there, I'm sure of it. Treacherous place and easy to defend. Very well, I'll do it. The gods have mercy. Here, allow me to give you the bounty money. At least it'd be good to know that Yeskar has none of the other killers with him in this. Go to the old mines, the Green Griffin Inn in the north of town. Then they are locked, and you shall need this key. Hurry, lad, hurry. Okay.
You know what? For a game from when this game came out, the effects on the mirror shield and its ability to at least reflect the colors it's looking at and the light is pretty impressive.
I mean, they did have the enhanced edition.
Yeah, the textures probably look better, but I think the fact that there is just like a specular reflection is
Yeah, the ability reflections are always like the toughest things, I feel. So the fact that it changes depending on where I put my camera, it reflects different parts of the light it's looking at is pretty cool.
Okay, everybody may teleport to me. I put down the $150 just to re-teleport back to the last place I used the stone, and now the rest of you can cheat.
Well, so you gave me party leader, but also
Yeah.
they can all just teleport to me because I'm back at the entrance already.
I'm inside.
Yeah, but I'm saying I ran here and the time it took you to do that.
Yep.
But also, Dave's the party leader, so teleporting takes us to Dave, not you.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I never actually passed it, I don't think. Might have been from last game. All right, there might be shit on the other side of this door. Ready?
100% you were the party leader earlier. You passed it to me. It said it in
Wait,
the,
don't open, quick save.
Fair idea.
Also, I succeeded on my weapon check to remake my weapon.
Ooh.
Oh, sick.
With this
Ogre
smaller
or archer.
The smaller shield I had.
Is any of this stuff dangerous?
No.
Okay. Kind of didn't feel like it.
It's like 1s and 2s for experience.
No, alright, never mind. Bunch of chuds.
We're like at the end of our time here, MSQ wise, so we're gonna be a lot stronger.
Spook 'em, Stu.
Well, I know these things are low level, but I've seen Stu get punched a bunch, but not actually take a hit, so I guess 19 HP might be more than enough if he's that dodgy.
He is very dodgy.
Fucking orc archer. I got him.
Steve has more health than Jeff and Teddy.
This chest is trapped.
I believe that.
I didn't even see it. I know it's gonna be trapped.
That's the other little subtle thing I love, that it changes the thumbnail of my weapon to look like how I crafted it to look.
Mm-hmm.
That's not possible.
Ah.
Jeff,
For disarm or unlock?
Right. I mean,
disarm. Unlock is never a problem.
Okay, alright, then I got it.
I can take 40 without using
different skill.
Without any like.
Take 40.
Yeah.
Run chat, open. Or do I have to bash with him?
Bash.
There we go. Hey, he lived again. Good job, you little weirdo.
Woohoo, I have 100 hit points, 107.
DC 37. I take 41 now.
Take 40. It just sounds stupid to say, but I know it happens in D&D eventually, but just the idea of taking 40.
So 2 staffs of defense. I'll leave one in there for you to pick up and look at, Jeff.
Okay.
Have you tried equipping the staff of curing yet?
No, I'll actually try putting it into my slot to see if it actually... Or did you ever give me back one of them, Dave? Yeah, you did. Equipped as a 2-handed weapon.
That's what it is.
Hey, I see you're holding it. Looks pretty cool.
Okay, I guess simple
You're holding it like a fishing rod.
is enough. Yeah, I'm not a martial warrior, as you may or may not
gets,
know.
Everybody automatically gets simple weapon proficiency. Like,
okay.
Yeah,
He's
as
holding it
a
someone who doesn't know how to use it.
So
as a sentient creature, if you're handed a stick, you know to beat them with the blunt end.
so then it really boils down to I read it too quickly and was like, oh, you know,
You saw where
it's
it
not
said
for
5,
me.
as in it does 5 charges.
Well, no,
and
I just read wizard, rogue, and 3 other classes that weren't sorcerer, and was like, oh, that's fun that all the other classes can use it, but me.
Gotcha.
Turns out.
pretty much things that have heal on their spell list and use magical device.
Mm-hmm. What do I replace on my quick bar? I'll make it a shifty.
There's somebody invisible over here.
Found them.
Oh wait, no, that just equips it.
Yeah, you can.
Locked. No, Steve.
All these crates are locked.
If only we could have what do you call him? Shweeve?
Spoof.
Just Stuve. If only Stuve could ride Steve. That'd be the best.
There's a fucking shadow riding a war horse.
He's Stuve and Choot.
That's the most terrifying thing I've ever seen.
A holy paladin mount with a spectral
Unidentified armor
shadow on top of it. That's
and 11 gold and 18 gold, respectively. Dave, the smaller of the 2 crates has unidentified armor in it.
So good old padded armor
The
+1.
fire has spirits in it.
There we go. Okay.
Nice.
Ooh.
How is there a jar?
Go get him, Stuve.
Fire. Also, I guess that means alcohol. A bottle of alcohol is inside the fire.
How did it not catch on fire?
Good question.
Whoa, what am I doing over here?
Perish
These guys are not very strong.
No, I almost didn't want to waste a spell, but I got bored.
That's what your crossbow's for.
Tumble successful. Tumble successful.
I just have freedom and don't provoke tax opportunity.
You should just say from now on, unsuccess not possible. Like it
Not
is
possible to unsuccess.
Yeah, it is now no longer possible for you to fail a tumble check.
There's a 5% chance.
Oh, Stuve has an arrow sticking out of him.
Stuve, but he has not lost any HPs.
I know.
Where'd you go, Stuve? I want to see.
He unsummoned.
Oh, okay.
The arrow was ruining his
He
aesthetic.
had been standing his ground. He is now on his way. How'd that guy fucking sneak up?
It was because he was running away from Steve.
He got fucking dropped.
He came fucking sprinting down the hallway like Usain Bolt, and then Steve is just hammering after him.
This is locked.
I don't blame him. I'm not going to go any further in this
Yellen
room.
is definitely, yeah, Yeskar is definitely going to be in that corner.
This feels pretty
Behind the door.
crap.
16 gold.
Basic orc archer.
Dave just punked.
And it's North Archer and Shaman worried.
What was behind those doors over there?
We probably the guy we need to kill.
Yeah, most likely Yeskar. I don't know if we necessarily hit the... Do we hit the corner out here near the water? For looting sake?
Yes, we did. This is where we.
Yeah, we've hit everything else.
Okay, cool. Yeah, there's remains.
That's where the alcohol fire is.
Okay, I probably won't need it, but let me take a quick sit down.
And then we'll just get a quick save.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I can't rest. So any closer to that door and you can't rest.
Metagame stuff. You ask the DM, hey, can we take a short rest? And they say no.
If you step back too far.
I mean, technically, you can try a short rest wherever you want.
Yeah.
Just as soon as they start singing the song of short rest, the people on the other side of the door are like, "Excuse me."
A real DM wouldn't
Well, think
let
about
you
this.
sell.
You can't sleep when there are enemies nearby. What does that mean when you can't fall asleep at night?
Ghosts. Ghosts are trying to attack your soul.
means I failed to destroy my enemies.
If I don't get up the stairs quick enough at night after I grab a snack, a witch is gonna grab my leg. I mean, like 100%.
She's got nothing better to do.
They're saving me the trouble of coming to them.
There's some videos like the guy's taking the trash
quick
out,
save
and he
Jeff.
runs back in, and it's
Boop.
fucking Michael from Halloween, just a second away from getting him every time.
He's just straight hostile.
Yeah, okay.
Foolish heroes. Get out of my way, Steve. For fuck's sake.
Stop.
I'm just saying it. I wasn't actually doing it.
Posturing.
I was yelling out, "Potato for Digimon!" And no, I don't mean to. Yeskar is glad that you spare his life. Why should I not kill you? Yeskar will tell you secret about young girl Sheldrissa. Then you let Yeskar live?
Maybe.
Depends
what you tell us.
So, Sheldrissa, what sort of secrets does she have? Sheldrissa not so pure-hearted. Yeskar not kidnap her. She run away with Yeskar. Her idea. Sheldrissa's an innocent girl. Yeskar meets Sheldrissa when hiding out at inn in Port Last. She's smitten with Yesgar's manly physique. She manipulate Yeskar into kidnapping her.
Just throwing it out there, this guy is still a dude with a bounty.
Family physique.
Well, one of my options is you may go, but I need your ear to claim the reward. So we can say, take the ear off your fucking head, and then you can get out of here.
I mean, you're dead, or you only lose an ear should be a pretty, hopefully.
Just take his ear, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd say fucking kill him, but that's me. Dead men tell no tales.
He just does it. He just no questions.
Yeah, wait, Slice.
Oh, you're so nice. Oh, what a kind man.
We're just
There you go.
we're just returning a couple of people back to society so they can get real productive jobs.
It's the first time that you'll ever ask somebody to cut off their ear, and they'll be like, "Oh, such a nice man."
Yes. Oh, you're so gracious. And I do indeed have his ear. Oh yeah, let me talk to this bitch.
This
Yo,
one's live.
her titties be out.
Excuse me, ma'am. You can put the weapons away. I just want to talk. Oh my god, the fucking portrait is a child.
He's a little breathy.
Yeah.
Sheldrissa, right? I'm Gio, and your father
she's
sent me to
like,
rescue
I was
you.
kidnapped. This is terrible.
Rescue? So you're the one who saved Neverwinter. Does this mean the gods have forgiven me? Is it possible, despite my stupidity? I shouldn't have believed him. It was
Well-
going to be a grand adventure, and I would be a true hero like you. Oh gods, I'll never be able to return home. Alright, persuade to have her calm the F on down. Press 1 to do something that never works on any human being in the world.
Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to calm down.
Yeah, I know you're really upset
I'm gonna
right
need you to
now.
calm down, ma'am.
But
Ma'am, you're hysterical right now.
You're
Please
yelling
calm
a little
down.
bit. You just got, please just simmer it. Success. Sob. I'm sorry. I'm calm now, and I'll tell you what happened.
Definitely a fantasy game.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was being unreasonable. Now allow me to, logically tell you what's wrong. Said no one ever.
Reserve the right to go back and murder this guy if he was actually just a shitbrick kidnapper.
For sure. After you started returning with the ears of the other prisoners, I was approached by a man in a cloak. He said he knew I was looking for adventure. He talked strangely, but he was nice to me. It all seemed so mysterious and exciting. He gave me wine and talked about he was a count from Waterdeep who was framed for a crime he didn't commit and escaped for prison. You fell for that old story? I don't know why I believed him. Maybe it was the wine. I guess he just fit my childish image of a noble hero. He snuck away in the night and traveled to the mines. These horrible
Wait,
orcs
this dude's a
waiting.
noble?
That's what he said to her, I guess. I went to ask him what was going on. He just
Oh,
laughed
we're gonna
and knocked
reload
me
and
down.
kill him.
I heard my father talk about him. Yeskar is going to hold me for ransom. Take me away and sell me into slavery.
Wait, was Yiskar the one who was the noble?
He's the one we just killed.
Or took his ear.
Chopped his ear off.
I thought they said she said that was someone different.
No, she keeps saying Yeskar.
Oh.
He was
Yeah.
lying, and you bought it.
So the end of that discussion was basically like, oh, thanks, I'm going to go
Kidnapped
back to
him,
my
Dragged him
dad.
back. Yeah, I'd like to reload and murder Yeskar is my vote.
Yeah, so the question is I was thinking if it somehow affected the dialogue or if... Ow. I am now paralyzed.
I'm calling 100% bullshit on her character portrait versus her character model.
That's what I said. She's a child in the
This
portrait.
is 600% bullshit right here.
So.
So are we gonna go back and kill him instead?
I mean, again, it's not clear that it's not clear that he was actually a good guy.
Sounds like he raped her.
But yeah,
that's basically what she
exactly.
said.
I'm starting to think because she was in a cage,
right?
I believe him a little bit less.
Also, yeah, her story did not sound like she was making it up.
She may have wanted to come with him for adventure, but I think he may have tricked her.
I mean, think about it. He said she tricked me into kidnapping her.
Right.
If she was here willingly, why is she in a cage?
Yeah. All right, I'll load this.
I mean, I'm down for a quick load. Just on principle.
I'm fine with that. I mean, I was like, let's give Yeskar the benefit of the doubt.
The D-pad
but
stands for things, goddammit.
Well, you know, if he wants to repent,
I'm really certain there are some people who would willingly get in a cage.
Definitely. So when he surrenders, try to let me talk to him again, so he can give the information about Saldrissa, and then we finish him off.
I'm just leaving Steve outside the door.
Chad is just protecting me.
Yep, stop.
Object is busy and cannot talk to you right now. What are you busy with, Yeskar? There we go.
It's also possible to talk to her back here, too.
We need the key.
Yeah, the key's just in this unlocked chest. I'm already standing in front of her.
Well, I got into the... Maybe if I run far enough away, it'll stop the conversation. Yeah, there we go.
No, I mean, I just told her wait right here, and she said I would.
You can also press escape, and then it'll get you out of the conversation.
Okay. I'm going to talk to her and just see if she has any...
Stuve is just going to hang out nearby, just in case.
Okay,
Stuve and I are just not looking at... He's staring at me instead of Yeskar.
Again. So
You're
creepy.
so damn pretty, Dave. That's why.
He just wants new friends, Dave.
Oh, man.
Why should I not kill you? Secrets? What kind of secrets? Don't lie to me.
Tell me all the secrets.
Come on, you can't allow me to... Oh, there's a persuade this time. Tell me the truth right now, you lying dog. Okay, don't hurt Yeskar. Me get Sheldrissa drunk. She showed drunk. She agreed to all Yeskar's wants. She's quite feisty girl.
Ooh.
Okay. So now Yeskar actually admitted that he's a bullshitter, and I'm gonna say I've decided to kill you after all.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch, my face.
I guess that sword in belly. It is ear.
Yep, I'm just gonna go talk to her and clear her real quick.
You should take your levels, Jeff.
I will, yeah.
That on Neverwinter Nights. Calm down. What? It worked in the game. It's supposed to calm you.
Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to calm down. And for extra emphasis, you can hold the flashlight right in their face.
Oh no.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
This is a Wendy's. Daddy, there are these two tests where this one's locked, the other one's trapped.
Oh, coming to do my favorite job.
Last time I opened it by paralyzing myself. This will save me a little bit of time this time.
Well, you didn't open it. You just disabled the trap.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. I touched the chest. Also, this this staff of defense is possibly useful to me, but the spells aren't attractive enough for me to really want to use it that often. So this is a sellable thing. The Staff of Cure I can still use, and I did put on my bar, so.
That was trapped?
Yeah, that's the one that paralyzed Jeff.
I even had detect mode on and couldn't see it.
I didn't either. I just touched it and got the immune to paralysis pop up.
Oh, I did not. I got the paralysis pop up.
I was just like, oh, was it not trapped this time? Or I was thinking maybe
have
it was
you,
the other one.
Jeff, have you tried being immune to paralysis?
I don't know how to do that.
You just have to exercise more.
You have to pray more. You're gonna be a monk.
Just to practice mindfulness in the morning.
Yeah. We tried just not being.
I'm gonna need you to go and kill approximately just about 15,000 orcs.
That's everything. Right?
About 3 experience each, and I'm at about 50,000 experience.
And then I'll be able to take the monk levels. I see.
Now you're thinking.
With portals.
I was gonna say with fists, but
Okay. Question: did somebody grab the ear as we were leaving?
I do indeed.
Okay, because I came back to look for it, and the Okay, this is freaking me out again. I just walked into the empty room with Spoof standing here, and then the battle song started. Stoof,
That's
sorry.
because Teddy and I killed something.
Okay, and then Stoof ran off while staring at me the whole time until he broke
Yes,
the
because
corner.
I didn't realize he wasn't on follow me.
Yeah.
So then
Because you left them there to spook you.
It was fucking horrifying.
Where are you going, Dave?
I just TP'd.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we just want to run back right to the Green Griffin.
Except don't run.
Green Griffin, you mean?
Sorry, I was reading the word Green Griffin. Back to Port Last, yeah. To
Sorry, I don't think we can port to the Green Griffin in.
the Something Arms Inn.
Alliance Arms.
That's it.
The Rebel Alliance Arms in.
Ah, yes, the 1,000 Arms.
The Rebels. They're here.
Jeff, I left you this ear on the ground outside.
Okay, I will turn around and grab it.
Ew, now it's all dirty.
One of the town dogs come by and just fucking nabs it.
Now we have to chase the dog.
God damn it!
Haste me, haste me, haste me!
Yeah, I know.
To even catch it so fast.
It actually would be really funny to see a dog in a dead sprint and then somebody just win
Just the monk
sprinting
just
and gaining on him. Like,
It's like a.
Wait,
It's
no,
like
isn't
the
this
fucking
no? This
Terminator.
guy's in the is in the mercenary.
oh
this is
yeah, you're
Kendra.
right. You're right.
Carrick's barracks.
No, it's like the dude in the Terminator movie. Terminator 2, just kunk, 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 kunk.
Yeah, down the highway.
Yeah.
The T-1000.
There's
Indeed.
some clip from a Chiefs game where a dude catches a deep ball and just run into the end zone and at like top speed, and then out of nowhere Tyreek Hill like overtakes him and gets to the end zone before him, cheering him
Oh
on.
yeah, that it's just
yeah.
like demonstrably
Just out of nowhere.
20% faster. Just like, you think this guy's fast? He just passed him. It's a good clip. Okay.
Some ballpark also does a thing with a race like that.
This town means
Yeah, it's
everything
beat
to me.
the.
Another master.
Thank you for saving me.
Like in a silver
I will
suit.
never do anything
Isn't
so
it the dude
foolish
who's like
again.
dressed up like Frozone?
And he does
Yeah,
it
he's in
with
a
his
silver
hands.
suit. It's beat the something. I forget what they call it.
Okay. Immediately made the congratulations noise as soon as I talked to Kendrak.
Yep, it's no longer in our thing.
The girl
I
is
didn't get any
shaken.
experience
I
for
didn't
that, though.
experience though.
He might still give us something. The girl is shaken, but otherwise she's all right. Perhaps this will serve to curb her desire for adventure now.
Yeah, nothing like a little bit of rape to have your daughter not like adventure.
Okay, this guy's taking it a little lightly. Did everybody get that experience in gold?
Yeah, it's,
Yes, sir.
Wish I had more
Oh,
to reward you
more.
with. Oh, hey.
I got 500 on top of the 125.
If ye
Ooh,
found
me
the
too.
ransom, please do keep it. And as for whatever quest the lady put ye on, I wish ye the best of luck. All right, I think we're done with our homie over here.
625.
Kind of done with this area.
Yeah, we just got to go to Luskid. We got to talk to Arabeth and get her to get us into Luskid.
Yep. I think that may actually be the final thing. Because the Druid Circle I still have, but that's never going to
My
go
vote
away.
is rather than fighting against trying to get these henchman things to work, we just can spawn in the second level of the item we need. Because we're about to have to do the same level of debugging bullshit, honestly, looking at the BioWare forum posts from when this game came out.
To try to make the get the
It's basically
quests back
put it
on
in
track.
GM mode, and then we have to kill them and then let them respawn.
No, it's debugs, and then you're doing debug commands targeting them because the variable's stored on them, so you're resetting the hired variable to false, but you have to destroy the token you took. It's a lot.
Is that Legacy Hit Maestro's guide? Because the guide I have is you
This
start the
one is-
server using the GM client, then you kill the henchman, then you
No,
recreate
this one
it.
does not involve killing them. This one is
Okay.
off of. This one apparently
So there's
Like,
two bullshit
someone
ways of
said-
doing this.
This
I'm
is
not
back
surprised.
in 2005. Someone said, I just got this from the BioWare forum. Apparently, the problem happens so often that they turn this post into a sticky, so it's always at the top of the list on their forum. And that is from June 1st, 2005. That would be 17 years ago.
Yep, that sounds about right. Okay, well, I'm down for doing either the spawn the thing in or the possibly restart the
Some
server.
of the thing is easier, and we can just do it next time.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, is that those sound like
as the next comment on this thread says, that sounds like the most complicated solution to a stupid game problem I've ever read.
Yep.
He hasn't read enough of them, though, then I feel.
Also,
Somebody's never played the original Baldur's Gate.
Also, just compared to video games now and some of the tomfoolery I've had to do, it's not even close.
That was why, like, in the original Baldur's Gate, I was
Arabeth is right
inspired.
here, Jeff.
Yeah, I know. I was inspired to try to color spray people who would aggressed on me accidentally, because in Baldur's Gate, occasionally, if you made people, like, if you stunned them, for some reason, it, like, reset their AI stack or something. So occasionally you could, like, color spray somebody and they'd be like, what was I doing? And you were like, you weren't attacking me.
Stop, thief, my eyes. Who are you?
Yeah.
Jeff, they're blind. You didn't find a bug, you blinded them.
Just blind forever. No, but then you'd be able to talk to them and reestablish neutrality.
Then what did you do?
My character needs help, guys. He's stuck in the chest.
How did you find you got stuck in the... Oh, there you go. Okay.
Teddy let me out.
That's
I tried
funny.
opening it myself. It wasn't doing it.
That's because I bumped you to get you out. I ran into you.
Talk about a cool-ass portrait. Aaron Gend has a dope portrait.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, he has a dope model.
The, like, crossed arm badass look and the hair with the headband. Little
I
fucking
like the pouches,
legend.
like, at his knees, make his boots look really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know about the knee pouches personally, but that's just me.
I think they make the
They
boots
look like Ugg
cool. I
boots.
don't think the knee pouches.
I'd be
I
okay
like that.
if the pouches weren't there and it just flared out at the bottom like that. It's still.
I mean, I like it because pouches and gizmos and leather zippers and pockets and things I think are neat, but...
Agreed. Yeah, no, Jeff's right here. Everyone else is wrong.
No, I think they're...
All right.
Also, Arabeth, your armor is the most impractical, dumb shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You brought enough cake for the whole class.
And she's on every fucking
There's no
image
way
as the
those-
game
those-
loads.
Like,
I know.
this armor would hurt her if this, like, it would stab
Yeah,
her.
at best it would stab her.
If she fell over, like somebody tripped her and she was running, she would remove her tits.
How many horses did you have to murder to glue that thing to your chest?
A lot of horses. All right, well, our
All right,
boy
well-
Aaron Gens got away inside the city, he believes.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
lay it on me,
He
Aaron.
believes.
Oh, his way.
Oh, well, that's pretty easy.
I thought he was going to be like, I've dug a tunnel or I found an ancient waterway. No,
You just persuaded the fuck out of him.
I got a friend who's
My
really
cousin
bad at his job.
Works the gate.
He's smooth.
I can
That's
get
how.
you into the show.
He's AG smooth.
Yes, he is HE smooth.
So wait, is he Arabeth's new fuckboy?
So we will meet you there.
I think he's smarter than that.
If he is taking a huge step up.
Yeah, she's taking a massive step up if this is.
Yeah, I would make Aaron Gend my fuckboy. Like, this guy seems cool as hell, and the older one was pretty but useless.
Whenever you
Well, more
finish
than
that
useless.
chat, I will start running, Jeff.
Doomed to the realm.
I am quite confident, yes. He does not have
You are
Oh,
quite confident,
worth
sir.
noting, once we are inside Luskin, we are
It's an act
inside for
transition.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the act transition.
Okay.
cannot return to.
How do I get into the host tower? I don't know.
Seek me out in Luskin when you
What are you and Arabeth gonna do?
Just so you know, you can't.
What are you and Arabeth gonna do? That's probably personal.
I believe she feels a strong need to see this through. To take vengeance
She has
for what
she feels a
happened to
strong
Fenix.
need.
She wants to take vengeance for what happened to Fenthic. She's gonna get in there and be like, "This is my new boyfriend.
Strong need.
He's a level 7
This
stud.
is my boyfriend from Canada.
He finally came."
He can carry 2 coffees and the 12-inch, the 12-pack of donuts without any bags.
The ends that drop to present on the ground.
Moving our base to the Temple of Tyr with
Okay.
a simple caution to you, my friend. You may desire to check out
Sounds
the other areas.
Now that I know there's not going to be any more experience forthcoming,
Loose ends, take companions, gear before going to Luskin. Yeah, okay. All right, pretty standard act transition stuff, it seems.
Yeah, I just need to go sell shit.
Yeah.
I assume after we transition, this will probably be where we call it tonight.
Yeah, that'll let us do shopping at the new place next time.
Yeah, if we transition into the next area,
Yeah.
get to the inn, and
Give me your money.
basically save. How much do you want?
I don't know. Keep a token amount, and then I know we all got thousands in the last bit.
Let me look real quick, actually, see if I got anything else worth selling.
I have 1636 because it cost a little bit of gil to change my weapon.
This is gold. We actually use real currency.
You
here.
can probably keep this. Because, again, it's not... I already have ghost armor, and I didn't
What
take...
does GP stand for? Gold points?
Yes.
Giggle pieces?
Gold pieces.
Okay.
Giggly
Copper
pow.
pieces. Copper pieces. Silver
Give me
pieces,
all that crap to sell.
Gold pieces. Platinum pieces. Electrum.
There's a couple of things, like copper necklaces are not anything, right?
Correct. They're self-water.
And this...
They go in the dumpster.
This Solomon's ring was useful at some point in the past, so I'm going to hold on to it. That's just a gem.
Copper ring you can sell.
Solomon blush.
Rod of Terror I'm actually going to use. Carlet's wand and protection thing are bad, and I don't need them. Right? Actually, what does Carlet's protection wand do?
That burning wand
Protection.
just casts a shitty burning hands. And
Yep.
that was it. Yeah.
And this one's
It's,
just protection from alignment.
The good thing paladins are lawful good. Otherwise, you could run a real racket by summoning your horse and selling it to somebody. And then skipping town.
Not all paladins are lawful good anymore. That's all I'm saying.
Not anymore.
Times have changed. All right, take those for now.
It's so weird that you could have an evil cleric but not an evil paladin.
Well, there's a blackguard.
That's like that's such a specific thing, right? That's
That's
prestige.
like a fallen paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it. Yeah.
There's
now
a
it's
whole
what any
build for that.
lawful.
It's an archetype, basically.
Oh, okay.
If you take evil, you have the option to do the blackguard archetype.
Right, but I'm saying that the paladin class restriction is any lawful, or do they don't do alignment restriction?
There is no alignment restriction, I do not believe anymore.
If you had said it, Teddy, and nobody knew, I would have assumed that was true because it makes sense, right? Like you're a paladin of evil, but you are a lawful evil guy kind of thing.
I don't know. They did weird things with alignment in 5e. It's
like
part
the
of the things
opposite,
in 5e I don't agree with.
The opposite of when there's a law that's kind of like evil, or like, kind of, and the paladin's like, oh, but
That's
it's
my
the law.
3-5 showing.
Yeah.
But for the evil paladin's like, oh, there's a law, you have to help puppies.
It's not.
God.
It's lawful does not necessarily mean following laws. It means
It's working
following
within
a
the
code.
system.
It means having a
All right, I guess
defined
what I mean is
standard.
for regular paladins, you have to navigate following laws that make it hard to do good.
Well, it's also following your paladin code. It's like you have a specific. I like to think of it as you would know how that person is going to respond in most scenarios.
I guess what I mean is the kind of laws that would frustrate one kind of paladin would be the reverse for the other kind of paladin.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. There's actually
an interesting set of challenges versus when you're a good paladin.
I've had some interesting, read about interesting campaigns that use, like a local laws or the king's laws or whatever, and a paladin's order kind of butting up against it because they're like, of course we have to help these people, and then the king's like, no, they're from the other kingdom, they're our enemies. And
that's the classic head scratcher is, a lawful good paladin wants to help people, but if you go into a city where slavery is the rule of the land, the lawful conflicts with the good, and you have to follow, because the lawful usually means working within the system and respecting authority and the rule of law. So if that is the rule of law, what do?
Yeah, I think that's a fun gray area.
Well, Alex knows also, I always feel like in D&D, everything is the DM's discretion.
It is.
It's true,
total
yeah.
zero.
Okay, I'm in position in case anybody needs to teleport
Dave,
to
you're
me.
not here. The game lies. You're not this spot on the map. That it's showing.
It is probably still updating
I
where he is
teleported
located.
to Jeff. I'm right next to you.
Oh, okay.
It says you're up ahead there.
When you run,
I'm next to Jeff.
Oh wait, where'd you guys go? Not this way.
I teleported.
No,
to
no,
Jeff.
you're right, Ben. They just teleported to me because I got here.
No, I did. I
are you?
walked this whole.
Teddy
way.
was running next to you the whole time.
Okay,
Are
then
you
that
not
was.
towards Luskin? Aren't you on the road towards Luskin?
Yep, we're at.
in the gate of Luskin.
You came
Oh.
You
into
just
the
went
map.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it left your thing behind your character's spot. That's why I got confused.
That is one thing that's kind of funny, Dave. The faster you've moved over time, the less reliable your dot on the map is. It's like,
it just waits for you to get far ahead and jumps.
Yeah, Teddy-
looking disapprovingly.
oh no, Stu.
That boy, Stuve.
Luskin Sergeant, I guess. I can't believe Aaron when I can believe Aaron when he says you're some kind of hero, my lord. You do look the type. Oh, do I?
Oh, thanks.
I look the type. I look heroic.
Dude, his armor's super blingy.
Stu.
He looks the type, invisible.
Stop fucking looking at me, Stu. Fucking.
You're staring at
This
fiends.
Luskin guard is eyeing you up. He
No,
knows where you
he's
were.
yeah,
Oh.
Jeff. Actually, you're looking at a weird perspective. He's staring at
At chat. Stuve is watching you, chat.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He just watches whoever's closest.
Steve's looking
Alright,
at
his-
let's just go into Luskin.
Now he's looking at me.
Why? What's going on in Luskin? Fighting and lots of it. The High Captains are at war and have been at weeks. Luskin's just about torn apart. You're sure full of questions. I asked you one, bro. I can't really chat. I promised Aaron a favor and I'll do it. So you want inside or not? Yep, let me inside. Maybe it ain't my place to comment, but if you're... I'm not sure you're exactly ready for what's going on in there. You might want to consider getting some better gear and more experience first, lest the city tear you apart. What? I'll be
have plenty
fine.
of experience.
I just want to go in the city.
Patronize me. Open the gate.
Eat my ass and open the gate.
Yeah, kiss my hairy fucking chest.
Kiss Margaret's.
Buddy, I just examined you and your challenge rating is effortless. Your opinion is now invalid.
Yeah, you don't count.
I'm excited for the background noise.
I went through.
For the, so much fighting.
Yeah, it took us all through.
Yeah, as soon as somebody touched the door, it.
Whoa, instantly dead bodies
Fight.
everywhere.
Insta
blood.
fight.
Oh boy.
God, fighting. Oh my god. A rat. It's a dirty rat.
Oh my god, these fucking rattling models are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to
Their heads are so
Luskin.
big. Their heads are so big compared to their bodies.
So are their hands. I love it.
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
They look gross
I'm
too
giving
at
them
the same
sound of
time.
their voice. I'm doing the from Vermintide, those rat things. That's the voice I'm giving.
Skaven. Is the word I'm
Yeah.
looking for.
Okay.
Resting real quick so I can resummon Stu.
Yeah. Also, that was. Oh, I don't even have chat out. Good call. That was quick.
There's a door in this corner here.
I'm resting so I can resummon.
Yeah, I'm just poking in this corner because we're dead end.
I only see city gates so far. Yeah.
This is Luskin Slum Building.
So is this like
Okay.
like the mobs
There's
of
a
war with
trap.
the North, eh?
I think
There's
as
no one in here, just some barrels and a trap.
as our first effort, we should try to find wherever the inn may be.
As our first effort, we should quick save.
I could do that.
I don't think there's gonna be an inn in here. I think we're looking for a tower and then we're gonna
Oh man,
go
you
through a vertical dungeon.
you think it's just like
Alright, this is
prelude
empty.
to the end of the
Ben, that's
act?
empty. I literally just came out of there.
It potentially.
Okay.
You want to talk to Gregor Armistice?
All right, Gregor.
Never mind.
Armis?
Actually, I
greet you.
I didn't look up any spoilers necessary, but there's a bunch of named locations around here.
Okay, all right, yeah, that makes sense.
This is gonna be
This is a
gonna be
sign,
whole
the
thing.
cutlass.
Okay. Thank you for the assistance. Bloody creatures seem to be everywhere now.
That's the inn.
My advice is to stay off the streets like most everyone else. Who are you? Me? Name's Gregor. I was hired by the brothel here to try to keep some of the worst elements roaming their city from making their way to the doorstep. What brothel? Miss Bella's, of course, on the island here. Kurth and Baram both have an interest in keeping it open. There are enough vandals and thieves about regardless. What manner of creature was that? Were-rats, lycanthropes, Baram's men. Seems like all of his soldiers are infected now. Kurth's men have looted the city of enchanted weapons just to fight them. What do you mean, Kurth's Bariths? You really are a stranger then. You don't know what I speak of. Most sane folk of Luskin stay indoors now if they know it's good for them. Can I see some questions? Anything about cults in the city? Can't say that I do. Arcane Brotherhood is pretty thorough in ensuring there's no groups of great power except for themselves.
Ooh, barred door. Never mind. Fuck the other side.
This is a turf war about a brothel.
I think it's a turf war that includes a brothel, but the cutlass here, this is the inn.
Oh, okay.
I think the dude was just hired by the brothel to try and protect it from like the gang wars that are
Are
going
these
on.
boats moving up and down way faster than they should be for anybody else?
They're bobbing at what
jamming.
maybe looks like double speed for me.
I would concur.
All right, so the history is the city. There used to be 5 captains who all kind of had their own small armies and all had their own sections, and they kind of were in balance.
For a musical.
But now, right? But now it's
quick interjection. This building/brothel's name is the Wink and Tickle.
No, it isn't. It's called Lady Bells.
The sign right here says the Wink and Tickle.
That's fucking awesome.
Probably owned by Lady Bell.
The Wink and Tickle. So Barham was one of the captains, and there's only 2 of them left. Barham's sneaky. Nobody knows where he is, but his were-rats are everywhere. They say he's got demons and monsters under his control. Barham was the most powerful high captain.
There's probably still fight here. Let's go back.
He still managed to burn down his tower. He's gone and walled himself up in the West Harbor district, and nobody can get in and out. Don't know if it's true, though. What's true is his men and bloody hands are vicious killers. If they see you on the streets, they'll think you're with Barham. Avoid them. All right, Grigor, thanks for
And then the old high, like, most powerful person.
Well, Dave just disappeared.
I accidentally clicked on what is apparently an entrance to the sewers.
We should go to the inn if this is where we're going to stop for the night.
Yeah.
There are some dudes fighting over here. Like some NPCs.
Alright, well, come to the fight. Oh, I hear a fight now, yeah.
Are they named?
Bloody Hand Assassins.
No, Bloody Hand Assassins and Bloody Hand Mercenaries.
Oh, these are all basically going to be hostile to us.
I mean, I'm just fucking up whoever comes close.
Jeff just dropped like 4 of them. A missile barrage is pretty cool.
Yeah, Isaac's missile storm is actually
where he takes a level.
Been pretty great. Also, I don't have to worry about these hitting.
This shop is called Colmar's Fantabulous Contraptions and Magical Errata.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
Magical errata?
Into that. Not erotica. Errata.
I know, I was just checking, just in case.
Let's get back to the
Yeah, where was the cutlass?
Right next to where we
Right next to you. We were just exploring while you were talking to that dude.
Don't click on the sewers.
Yep, that is an entrance to a sewer zone.
I almost fucking did.
Steve?
Well, Steve will take care of him.
I'll help him.
Oh, okay.
A little too proactive about the guarding me.
I never went quite close enough to actually get this on my map.
Oh, actually, I might not have set him to that once I resummoned him. I mean, he can die.
I'm gonna try going into the inn, and hopefully nobody immediately.
Well, wait one sec. Beans and I are almost done with cleaning up Steve's
also,
blood
it's
loss.
very clear that these things are stronger than the things in the last zone.
Oh yeah.
A lot more health at baseline.
They're worth 10 experience instead of 3.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. It's automatically worth.
2.5 times.
Exactly, they're 3 witless warriors per.
It's gonna be a new measure. How many fucking stooges worth of experience are you?
It's just it's an experience divided by 3.
Bye, Stuve.
Bye, Stuve.
When I was a kid, my mom used
Have
to tell me
fun
how long
spooking in the other zone.
TV episodes.
In the
how long did
shadow
we
zone.
get there, Mom? 3 Superman episodes.
Well, the first thing I saw was child refugee yelling "Tag, you're it." So hopefully we're not about to fight in here.
I mean,
You think these kids are coming after us, Dave?
I will throw hands at any child who steps to me. You know that as well as I do.
Oh, I know.
But I'm saying we shouldn't fight.
I'll send
I'll step to the man. I'll step to the
Londa, Elwind, and Aruf.
I will
Listen, I will kick one of these children through the wall at the slightest provocation.
No. Don't get me wrong. I'll send a baby to the Shadow Realm if it's evil.
I mean, yeah.
I'll fucking smash babies if they're evil.
We will make we will send a toddler into low Earth orbit.
Yeah, we will make Topanod out of grade schoolers if need be.
Can I get a quick save?
Yes, we can. Oh,
be prepared to
please don't make
load.
Topanod out of kids.
Be prepared to quick load.
Yeah.
I'm pickpocketing this sleeping commoner.
Okay.
Oh, target has no gold.
Oh,
Okay.
damn. All right.
You want to talk to a rumph?
Well,
Pacifisto, I feel like we should save Wink and Tickle for next stream's title of the episode.
Oh no, I don't know. That's such a good title.
It's such a
we'll
good
see.
title.
We're gonna learn so much more about the Wink and Tickle.
But we have to. Yeah, I mean, we can have Wink and Tickle and Wink and Tickle Part 2 or Wink and Tickle the sequel. But I'll talk to Aruf.
Wink and Tickle harder.
Too cold Wink harder.
Grade schoolers is really good.
Greetings, my
Wink and
lord.
Tickle with a vengeance.
Have you come to find refuge at the Cutlass Inn like most of these folk? Business has been poor since the High Captain sealed the gates in the dock, so I'm more than pleased to welcome you. The fighting mostly bypasses my inn, so it's fairly safe if you wish to stay here. Supplies have been scarce, but I'll serve you as best I can. Oh, Aruf sounds like a cool-ass inn owner / refugee, and also, oh my god, look at his fucking character model.
A good day to Wink and Tickle.
Dude's a fucking brick house. His model does not match that portrait.
Like, do you see his gut? It like is 5 inches in front of his zone.
Oh my God, you're right.
Just tell him you want to fuck his dad bod and see if it goes as a discount.
Dude, look at the beard. That's like a double stack beard.
I can't.
That's what I'm saying. Man's got
Yeah.
so much neck roll, it grew its own beard.
No, but he's thick in the rear, boys.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got
we got the backyard view as
Dude,
well.
That's a fucking wedding cake, man.
Oh my gosh, triple decker. Honk honk.
I don't think we've ever had so many stream title suggestions in the last 5 minutes of the stream.
I know, right?
Do the search for Tickle.
I'm looking through the dialogue options for Aruf, and I can't find the one that goes, yes, daddy. It's just, who are you? How much your rooms? Can I ask you questions and goodbye?
How much
Well,
of
yeah,
the room's
can
just
I ask
close
you-
enough?
Can I ask you questions? Is the opener.
Oh, wait, here it is. Yes. Yes, daddy. Okay, he's gonna tell us a bunch, but I don't want to read all this dialogue at the end of a stream. I'll talk to him at the outset of another one because he seemed like he had 52 options.
Did he sell anything?
A little bit.
No, he's building the brick house though. That's all that.
Can I buy some love and comfort, Daddy Aruf?
Yeah, I don't think he sells shit.
Oh, he said I have limited stocks, but I guess that means I have nothing to sell you.
Probably.
All right, well, this is a perfect closing moment for us. It's just a quarter midnight, so that works out perfectly. We are down to literally one element, the search for the cult, so I'm pretty proud of us.
We're going to get a lot of quests at the beginning of next round. I
Well,
think.
definitely. But the fact is we scratched off everything left in the previous area, and we came here clean, which is beautiful. For everybody's...
us.
Yeah, for real. For everybody's knowledge about the next Sunday stream, is it not the 28th, Dave, or we're good for the 28th?
I can't do the 28th unless we start late.
Right.
It'd basically be I am good for next week and not the 28th, I believe.
Okay.
I can do next week.
I'm leaving on vacation Monday of the 22nd. So
Okay. All right.
I can do next weekend.
In that case,
next week.
then anybody who's watching tentatively will be picking this up next Sunday instead of 2 Sundays from now. As always, to find
and then
out
the schedule gets hectic.
Yeah. Then stuff gets tough. We'll talk about that later. As always, check the Discord for any updates, and anytime we're going to ping you about updated times and if things are or not happening. But yeah, overall, pretty fun night. We had a good group of viewers tonight, so appreciate that, everyone. If you aren't following us, please give us a follow. Find us on YouTube. Check out our store and our Discord. Like I said earlier, best place to find us for any information about the D-pad, any future streams we're doing, and place you can ask us questions like, what's your favorite Gundam?
That's a difficult question.
Yeah.
That's
I like the
complicated.
little ball ones that are dumb.
I just like
Haros. Haros are amazing. They're not dumb.
I just like
Well,
the,
they're
the
There's one of the
basic
most
mobile
emotional
suits.
scenes in a Gundam series involves a Haro. So
I like the mobile team basic ass war Gundams, not the fancy like space robot
you
ones.
like grunt suits.
Yeah, yep.
That's a whole dude.
Zaku's, I think, right? What they
the
call
one
it?
that uses
Zaku's are the
the
evil
scythe?
ones. There's the gym suit.
Yep.
The one that uses the scythe was my favorite when I was a kid.
Wait,
That's
the fucking where did they get a bard? The bard literally just started playing the tavern
Hell
song
yeah,
a second
play
We
ago.
bring him
Bard.
with us.
He heard me laugh, and he was like, "What? They left?"
He's like,
This is just Peter's character has been following us, being like, they keep forgetting me.
busting the door down and being like, "I'm sorry, I'm late." Dingly dingly ding.
Alex Nuzlocke, are you talking about Haros or the like the ball pod? Because the ball pod is also awesome. That's one of my favorite little kits I have.
We'll see. These are all the kinds of questions you could ask us on Discord, and we'll talk about for a longer period of time. But for tonight, I think we're about done, as it's 10 of 12.
Yes,
Once
ball
again,
pod.
everyone... Oh, sick. Thank you for watching. Hit us up on Discord. Anything to add before we depart? You
I'll
find...
make tamponade out of middle schoolers.
Stay safe, be kind.
I'll throw hands at every child who steps in my direction.
I like the juxtaposition between Ben's and Dave's and Teddy's
Stay
wishes.
safe, be kind, throw hands.
Yes. Be kind, be safe, be well, everybody. Peace out. We'll see you next Sunday. Most likely. Take care.